Hey guys, welcome to the department with Joe, Noah, and Kenny. Today, we're going over Apple just came out with that new iPhone Air, plus a bunch of other iPhone stuff.
And then there's this girl that's saying that she hasn't masturbated in 10 years. Yeah, bullshit.
And then if you haven't masturbated in 10 years, there's a shark bite suit that, prevents shark bites, and that's miraculous, apparently.
That's not enough for you. We got another guy putting fart spray into like a air conditioning system in a school, getting in a ton of trouble for that. Then
we got this killer squirrel that's out there trying to fucking molest people.
And if you're not getting molested by a squirrel, from what I hear, the first buttholes may have been for sperm expulsion instead of anus.
Last thing we're going over is the MLB might be doing some umpires being replaced by robots. Hey, I don't think you guys want to miss this one. This is a good one. It's a little bit longer than the rest, but hang in there with us for the department.
TikTok, Instagram, Facebook, follow that shit. Watch our clips. We got some good shit in this episode.
Go, Doug!
iPhone 17, I feel like it was the best bang for the buck, and all the tech YouTubers pretty much are on agreement with that. The best bang for the buck, $800. You get everything you need in a phone right here.
So is that this? That's not this one.
It's not that one.
It's not that one either.
No.
Is
It's
that
one? And
that blue
it
one
looks
there?
just like the iPhone 16. They didn't do a whole lot. I hate this fucking camera button. I really hate this camera button. It's the most pointless thing they've ever added to a phone.
Why do you need a camera button?
I press that.
Didn't
and it opens
Steve
the
want
camera.
no buttons?
And then you do this, you can zoom in and out.
Oh, that's
It's a ridiculous thing because I hold my phone like this.
yeah. So do you?
And sometimes when I'm squeezing, I accidentally press it.
Yeah.
And there is a way to disable it, but I don't feel like disabling it.
Well, then you might as well not even have the button.
Yeah, why is it
Did they
that?
not like
So it
play
used
with
to
the
be-
phone in the spaceship over there?
This used to be
What do they
well,
do
it still
out
is.
there?
It's the 5G cellular pass-through. And it looked just like this. Like his has that space right there.
Yeah.
But it just doesn't have the button. So I guess they decided, if it's going to look like this, maybe make a button. I don't know. I think
Steve would be very upset that they added a button.
I think Steve would be
He
upset
rolled
with
over in his
99
grave.
out of 100 decisions.
Steve
that-
had a button. He had a home button. They got rid of that.
One button, and then they moved it to the side.
And then he had a lock button, too.
Yeah, because Johnny Ive wanted one piece of glass, right?
Yeah, but it's not, Johnny Ive hasn't worked there in years now, though.
That's true. Where'd he go? I forget.
He made his own firm that contracts out to Apple and other companies.
Genius.
Yeah.
Yeah.
But I feel like this was the best bang for the buck. I did a lot of deliberation, but as soon as they announced the 120 hertz screen on the 17, I like to use my phones till they die. I had a 15 Pro and I wanted to use that till it died, and the battery was so bad on that after 2 years, it just made sense to upgrade. It was free with AT&T. I wound up saving money to have this.
See, my battery's still working
So-
great, but then again, I'm at the point now where my
And you work
phone...
from home too, so you
Yeah.
probably don't use as much battery as I do.
Yeah, I use my watch and my AirPods more than I do my phone. Like, it sits in one spot most of the day.
So the iPhone 17, and then we have the 17 Pro,
Right.
which usually the Pro, I swear everybody has the Pro version.
Right.
What do you have?
This is the Pro Max, but this is the 15 Pro Max. Now, the only reason I bought this Pro Max back then was it was the only one that had the LiDAR capability.
Mm.
And I wanted the LiDAR to play with because I go to a lot of concerts and take videos and stuff in the dark.
And what does that do?
The LiDAR
It
helped
gives
a
you
lot with
it's
night
so you
mode.
don't have to have the flash on, but you can get that color still that you see with your natural eyes in the dark because it's absorbing more of the
Oh.
light in as it's recording and stuff.
It's really good for proximity as well. You can scan
Yeah.
a room, and the measuring capabilities of your phone are just as good as your human eye.
That's cool.
You can measure from like this point of my phone to this point of my phone. It'll tell you exactly how long that is
That's cool.
and the depth of it and everything.
Oh, your Android doesn't do that?
It attempts to.
Doesn't
poorly.
do that?
As
that-
usual, it does it poorly.
Maybe
So
if you had the Pro version.
Obviously.
The Pro this year.
Mine's getting pretty old. Mine's like a 3-year-old phone. Mine's older than his now. I
Three-year-
think.
I mean-
But
In 5 years, this phone will be just fine. It's the batteries that are the Achilles heel of phones nowadays.
Yeah.
It's as soon as the battery goes bad. If you don't want to
Yeah,
spend
that's
$200-300
true.
bucks on a new battery,
yeah. Let's say that.
especially when all these carriers have all these any year, any condition trade-in deals. It's like-
Yeah.
but I feel like the Pro is the worst phone this year.
That's
out of
what I'm
all three
saying.
of
Like,
them.
what's the reason then? Like, you went out to buy it, your iPhone, you suck on Steve Jobs,
I always get the best of the
You
best.
got
Except
the-
I don't get the Max. I think it's too big, but I always get the Pro at least.
Okay, but this year you didn't
No,
because it looked like
Yeah,
a pumpkin.
and it has the 120 hertz screen on the base model.
Yeah, I mean,
I didn't want 60 hertz. I feel like once I saw 120 hertz screen in the wild, I never wanted anything.
oh
else.
yeah, I mean,
It's
once
insane.
you know though,
Yeah,
Like
that's the
any
thing.
people who don't
you go back
know-
to 60 and it's like jagged, but Gabby's
Yeah.
like, I don't see any difference.
yeah, they you don't know when you don't know,
Yeah.
you know.
Yeah.
It's like when we go shopping and you're like, don't show me the better one because I'm
Right.
gonna want
But it's
it.
like when high def came out, and you're like, "This is the high def channel," and they're like, "I don't see the difference." And I'm
Yeah.
like, Jesus Christ, I want to shake you.
But this is one of the few cases where I downgraded. As a tech person, I never go back down the ladder. I climb that ladder and I stay up at the top. I'm okay with this. I feel like it gives me everything I could need.
Yeah.
Maybe the
Well, it's
the
because
extra
honestly,
zoom I'm missing out on, but
partially everybody's fault. But all of a sudden, phones went ridiculously priced,
yeah.
right? So
Yeah.
it's like, because like the new Fold, the Galaxy, which whatever,
one? The one that opens like this, or the one that
one like this.
the tablet?
Yeah,
tablet
is it the?
I think that's the Fold, and the Flip is the one.
Oh
that
yeah,
flips
not
up.
the Flip. The Flip's like,
Yeah,
like
I
the,
like that one.
like
I
the
was counting-
1994 one.
I
that
told
used
you
to
guys
flip
months
like
ago.
that.
It was between this and the Flip, and I
Yeah.
wanted to stay with Android. So
So
or,
if we go
iPhone.
Galaxy Fold, can I do this? I'm going through my image searches. This is scary. It's gonna be
Your
tits.
parents have these, and
Yeah.
I hate them.
But the new one, which is what? This one here?
$2,200.
Yeah! Right? All of a sudden, phones are just like, give me your life
See,
savings.
and when the iPhone
You're gonna,
10
like-
came out, they gave it a $999 price tag, and everybody thought that was ridiculous.
Yeah.
And now the base model iPhone's $800, and the fucking Fold is $2,000.
Well, that's because you're buying two phones, really.
yeah.
But Dad has one. It's as thick as my phone. It's almost
And
a little bit
and it doesn't
thinner.
work all the time because I was with him the other week
really?
helping him, and he's like, "Oh, it turned on. It hasn't done that in forever." And then he closed it and did it again. Not working anymore.
They're the most inconsistent pieces of shit that people still buy.
Yeah.
This is the 7th generation of them?
Is it?
Z Fold 7.
Yeah, but they just throw numbers at shit now.
No, they
I feel like this is
that
their
makes
third
sense.
one.
It
I don't
started-
feel like this is the
No, it
seventh.
started around 2019 is when they announced the first one. And
Yeah, but 19 plus 7 equals 2026, not
maybe this is the one. So
2025, so
their release cycle. I don't know.
You're making shit up, man.
iOS 26.
Are you guys saying that Apple's not going to go this way? Because I'm curious to see it. They're going this way.
Well, so that's a great
Yeah, I've
segue.
heard
into
they talked about that they're looking to make a foldable phone.
So with the research that I've done, the iPhone Air is the precursor to it.
Right.
They wanted to see if they
Don't
could
you
do
just
it.
see two iPhone Airs stuck together right there?
So if you go back to it, you're screen sharing, right?
Yeah.
So
Yeah, here.
the show it. He's seen it, but the
He has to
plateau,
have seen it.
the
Yeah.
plateau, that is all of the whole phone lives up there.
Supposedly.
The entire, I mean, other than like the buttons and like some of the wires and stuff that need to connect.
Right, and the
buttons
rest
and
is
everything.
supposedly battery.
But the plateau is what Apple calls that bump there, the plateau.
Of course they had to call it something fucking stupid. They're Apple. They couldn't just call it the camera bump like everybody
I
else.
think they made it better than Google because you've seen Google's stupid ass bump, right?
Yeah. The
That one
Pixel?
goes all the way to the top and ridges out, like up here.
Pixel phone, right?
I think
I don't
it's-
know what they're up to now, though. Here, let's the 10.
That's
It's
awful.
pretty ugly.
That's
That's
awful.
well, that's why nobody wants to buy the dumb thing.
So Apple wanted to prove to themselves that they could make something thinner than the iPhone 6 that doesn't bend,
Yeah.
that can fit all the circuitry up in the top,
Yeah.
and can have a decent battery life.
Yeah.
And now that they succeeded in that, I think once they can find a good foldable OLED that they like, that's what's coming. It's either gonna be
Yeah.
like this or it's
And
or
the pr-
Apple's gonna do something fucking stupid. They're gonna do like a triangle fucking flip. They gotta do something different.
It'd be like, a
Grilled
fucking
cheese
sidekick. It'd be like the old sidekicks
just
from back in the
flip
day.
Oh yeah, it spins, and you'll be like, "Oh, good, they fucked it up first." Yeah, I could see it though. Like, what are they gonna call it though? What's Apple gonna? Because
Well-
they're not gonna call it a fold because they can't. They already took that.
Well,
They can
the
call
oth-
it the iFold.
Well, that's the other reason they
They'll
didn't
call it
call
the iFolder. It's a folder. Remember with the fucking sticking the eye.
This is one of technology's greatest marvel. Like,
Yeah,
fucking
yeah. This is.
WWDC, like,
You've seen the videos now,
so
right? Where they're
bad.
like, "This is the best iPhone we've ever made,"
Yes.
and they say it every fucking
Look.
year, and you're like, "Well, no fucking shit. We didn't think you were gonna make a worse iPhone. Well, this year we fucked up, guys. And then we didn't jump out of a plane this year."
And it's going to be like, well, we made it out of aluminium.
Oh, you want to talk about aluminium? They go.
Oh, he did it. He said it.
They go from the iPhone 15. I remember when the 15 Pro came out, the huge selling point was we are going titanium,
Yeah.
baby.
There was a
Titanium.
fucking asteroid
Oh,
commercial.
and we're not going to make any other type of colors. We're
Yeah.
going to keep natural titanium. We can't actually color titanium different colors.
But
So
you
we're,
can, Because it can be anodized.
And then 2 fucking years later, we are going to aluminum for our
This
Pro
is titanium,
phones.
but whonk, that fucking pumpkin up there is a fucking piece of aluminum.
So my friend at work has the 17 Pro Max.
Okay.
It is not as orange in real
That's what
life.
I've heard.
It's a
But this
little
is the
more
website,
common.
and it's getting close to Halloween, and you're like, oh, I should have worn my fucking orange shirt. Fuck. Next week.
You want to cut?
Yeah, I'll cut and go change the shirt for Apple. Right? That'd be fucking funny.
But back to the Air, I think it's a
Scroll right as you said that.
It's a technology marvel, really. I think it is.
I don't disagree with that. Every once in a while, Apple makes some really fucking cool shit. And the tests that people have done, like I've seen the dude
the
like
jerry rig everything.
where he's like on the edge of the table trying to bend it.
Because
He fucking
titanium can
can't.
bend. Aluminum creases, titanium bends,
Yeah.
and that's why they use it in bodies for anything artificial. They use titanium screws
Yeah.
and bolts, and I think Jerry Rig Everything said it was like 210 pounds of pressure is what it takes
Yeah,
to bend it, and that's concentrated in the middle of the phone.
yeah.
Like you could sit like the iPhone 6. My parents had the 6 Plus. My dad had his in his back pocket, and it bent his phone.
Fucking banana
bent his-
motherfucker.
And now you could, like, I don't know, it's so cool, but it's it's not without its trade-offs.
Yeah.
I mean, there's
I
no
haven't-
speaker in the bottom of the phone
That
anymore.
sucks, right? There's only one speaker at the top.
It's still USB 2.0 speeds through the USB-C port on the phone. So is mine, by the way.
Yeah, but how many things are you transferring
None.
Right?
through
Yeah.
the cable on your
Anybody
phone?
that's going to
I
be
get
doing
it.
video, anybody that's going to be
You know
doing
what's
video
more-
is going to be using the Pro, and the Pro is 3.0 speeds.
You know what's more impressive? That they found a USB-C that can do 2.0 speeds.
Well,
like, did they
no,
go
that's
back to
not hard.
It's not the
97?
port,
Nah,
it's
you
not the
just-
port, it's
you
the,
just
it's the
wire
chip
up
on the
less.
phone.
Yeah, you just wire
Yeah.
up less. It's less.
Because
Really?
the USB-C is a universal standard. It could be Thunderbolt, it could be USB-C, it could be regular USB.
How is that? How? Oh.
It's just like how DisplayPort's a standard.
It's
It
like
could
how
be a
they
bunch
used
of
to have the
HDMI
micro USB, where it was like either this one was only charging or this one did
Yeah.
charging and data,
Mhm.
because how many pins it had on the inside that were wired up.
Or you can like
And there
take
was no standard to label the goddamn things.
There
Well,
still isn't.
it's just like how you could take an HDMI cable from 2005, plug that into your TV. It won't do 4K. It'll do 1080p 60
Yeah.
because there's no standard for it.
And we are going down that road again with USB-C,
Yeah.
where it
There's
could
no
be
standard on it now.
just a power cable. It could be slow
You
as
should
dog
see it
shit,
work,
unless
dude.
it's like labeled on the end of it. Which even sometimes you buy nice cables and they're not fucking labeled.
Yeah.
Like even the one that just came with my MetaQuest 3, white, and you're like, no label at all.
Is it a charging cable? Is it a data sync cable?
Right.
Now, in that case, it's both, but it doesn't tell you. But here's the best part. If he buys another white cable,
He won't
He
have any
don't
fucking difference.
fucking know
Yeah.
which one it is. 'Cause
Exactly.
I did the same thing.
Well,
I'm like,
the cable
"God
that comes
damn it."
in the box of my phone was really nice. It's a nice braided USB-C cable.
Did
Bet
they,
your
give
ass
you
it's a
the, did they give you the block to the wall?
No, they don't
That's
do that.
right.
They
That's
haven't
the
done that
part
in years,
that pisses
though.
me off.
They haven't done that in years.
Yes, but it's okay when you gave us all the USB-As for years and years and years, so I have a stockpile of those.
Yeah.
But when you switch to USB-C, and I don't have those in
and
my
they're like,
house,
everybody's got them, and you're like,
What's-
no, we fucking don't.
What's so funny is, I remember because this was when I was younger. I didn't have any bills, so I got a new.
Younger.
I
He was
got
like 11 then.
I got a new phone every year. I went from like the I went
back when
from
his
the
mommy paid for it.
no. I paid for all of these. I paid for all of these. Fuck you. 8 Plus. I went from 8 Plus to 10S to 11, 12, 13, and then 15, and now this.
Well, we call 13 through 15 college. We don't call those grades.
So, so I remember when they made that switch. I got the 12, and the 12 came with the USB-C brick, the 20-watt brick. And then the next year, they said we are no longer carrying the brick in the boxes. So they gave us 1 year of the bricks
Yeah.
in the box.
I never got a brick. So
Well, yeah, it was
they-
only the iPhone 12
I know.
that had it.
an
That's so
X at
funny.
that point. I
It's
didn't
so
need a
funny.
12.
Dude, I know everybody. But then before that, they kept the 5-watt bricks in there for so long.
Yeah.
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 5 watts. I see my mom and my sister still using the 5-watt bricks.
Yeah.
And I'm like,
well.
no wonder your phone takes 14 hours to charge, like a Tesla.
Right. Well, all right, all right.
Low and slow, all right?
Dude, it felt weird when I went to Amazon and I was like, I need to buy charging bricks.
And then you
I'm
can't
like-
like cheap out on them because the shitty ones are like really,
Yeah.
really bad.
And you're like, this feels icky. I don't like it. I didn't like doing it. I
I've
felt
had
like
to buy a USB-C cable before, and I'm like, really? I can't find a fucking USB-C cable,
And
I
I
gotta
can-
go and buy one.
I
like
can
a
find
jerk.
10 of them that will charge, and it'll take all night, like you said,
Yeah.
for my fucking thing. Because I don't know what the fuck is labeled. That's getting out of hand. That's getting way. We're going to universal it. Okay, well, they should put a little tag on the bottom of it that
Yeah,
fucking
'cause this-
says some shit.
this
or like a
USB-C
color code
Yeah,
would
color,
be fine.
different color
This
means
USB-C,
what it is. Yeah.
it came out. This phone came out 2 years after his,
Yeah.
and his phone has USB 3 speed, and mine has USB 2 speed. But you wouldn't know from the port.
No.
They look identical.
They're both
Yep.
USB-C ports, yeah.
It's ridiculous.
But then
And we're going to
again-
get more complaints from when we're the tech
But
department.
at least when USB 2 went to USB 3, they had the universal standard of making the insert blue. So you knew
Exactly.
the USB 3 port was blue.
That's
it
all
was
we're
USB
asking
3.
for. We're asking for a color. The fuck was that?
Dusty Chips is on VR, apparently.
I'm fucking right here.
You sent me a message I may have missed, it says.
I sent that 2 days ago.
Well, apparently you let me know I missed it because it heard you mention fucking Meta, and it popped up and said,
It fucking-
hey, Joe
Zuck.
sent you a message the other day.
Oh shit, I forgot. Hurry up before he gets pissed off.
It's alright, I don't
let 'em
answer
know.
text for like a week. They know
We
this.
fucking know.
I'm really
We're
bad.
aware.
Really bad at it.
Damn it.
I like the Air, and it shows that Johnny Ive type of innovation from Apple. They went
It does.
form over function for the first time
For
in a
the
long
first
time.
time in a long
And-
since the trash can. Huh?
Since the iPhone 6 really is when they stopped,
Yeah, that was the
when they had that huge controversy. But I like it, but it's not the phone for the masses, and this is what I like. When they did the form over function stuff, they made that for the masses,
yeah.
and they made everybody use the shitty phones.
But I
At
agree
least
with
they
him.
gave the option for it.
The fact that they have this set up the way they do, that top is where everything's at. The bottom is nothing but the screen and the battery.
And they didn't call it the iPhone 17 Air.
The
They're
next
not gonna
thing
make
you're going to
another one
have
of
is
these.
you're going to have just a separate display that folds over top. That's the exact same thing and folds closed. And we're going to call it the iPhone Double or some
Right.
shit.
Or
You
they're
can,
gonna
like,
be,
see
or they're
it
gonna
because-
be stupid, and they're gonna see that this one did sort of well. They're gonna get rid of all the other iPhones and just make one iPhone and be like, "This is iPhone 2027."
Yeah, but if they were going to do that, they would have done that,
That
when
would
they
be
made like
nice.
when they made like the SE, when they were trying to make the cheaper versions for
True.
everybody, because they had those that were doing well.
Yeah, and now Mike has one. I think we talked about it last week, but they call it the 16E now. So I think they want to release it more regularly. The problem with the SE, I felt like, was they waited 3-4 years to update it. So now if they put a number, I feel like when Apple puts a number next to something, they are dedicated to updating it more frequently.
That's
When they call it iPhone Air, I don't think they're going to make an Air 2 for at least another few years, if ever.
with their phones, like the MacBooks. It's just MacBook Air.
Right.
And then you got to
iPads
Go into
are
the
the same
settings
way,
and
yeah.
look up what year it is.
But I think,
You've always had to do that with the MacBooks, though.
but the other
iPads
thing,
are the same way.
Yeah,
You
that's
got to
true.
look at the fucking
Yeah.
tiny print on the back to find
Dude,
out what model
It's
you
impressive that they didn't do that with the phones, actually, and just be like, iPhone, and you're like, which one is it? And you're like,
well,
look
no,
at
they
the
want
cameras
people,
on the back.
They want people to walk around. It's a social status to have a Pro.
are.
That's
Is it? Because I don't buy the Pro for the social status.
Oh,
'Cause
it's
no
totally, you see these. This might get me canceled, but you see like these short little blonde girls that don't need the Pro, and then they have the Pro because they're like, I want to show that I spent $1,000 on my phone.
That's because they made money off TikTok
yeah,
showing
but
the
how does
movies,
she make?
so-
Yeah, but
That's
here's
not on TikTok.
but here's my question: how does she make $1,000? Because like, she's not doing real work.
I think the Pro is so ugly this year, though.
I mean, I like the orange.
I don't like the plateau. I think
I
it's
like the
retarded.
orange. I don't mind the
Wow.
orange at all. I can't see why that's an issue.
I think it's stupid. The plateau.
Some,
there.
but like you're exactly right. It's a status symbol because
is.
no other phone is that ugly ass orange. If you
It
see
was
that
a
orange,
status symbol
you're
when
like,
they did the 3 cameras like they did. There was
Yeah.
no reason for them to put a camera here. They didn't have to do it, and now they do with how big the sensors are.
okay,
But when they made what was it, the 11 Pro? I think it was the 11 Pro. When they put the 3rd camera,
okay.
there was no reason for them to put it here, other than it looked so much different than other phones at the time.
Yeah, mine just going to straight
They couldn't
line.
just put it straight down. They could have
They
put it
couldn't.
straight across.
Yeah.
They could have. No, let's put it right there in the
right in
middle.
that middle. I don't have any drawings they did for
I
that.
hate new phones. I haven't had no case on a phone in years, and I didn't
Is
realize
that
how
naked
bad
right
it
now?
Yeah,
That's like having your fucking dick out, dude.
it rubs on his dick right now.
Dude,
the case is
Drop it.
sitting.
Drop it. Do it.
No, there's not enough views on these videos.
You're right. All 27 people would see you break your phone, your brand new phone.
Ceramic Shield 2 or 3 or whatever they're on now. It looks really durable. I don't know if you guys have seen the drop tests on these. This new cording glass is almost shatter resistant at this point.
Yeah, like the glass on phones is getting, just in general.
You remember the days
impressive.
of you looked at your phone wrong?
Oh, right. You heard that thwack, and you're like,
it's done.
I don't even want to pick it up.
Well, you remember at a certain point, though, it was like, oh, I got to get the one that has Gorilla Glass because that means it's stronger. And now you're like, it doesn't even matter who fucking makes the glass. It's going to last.
Yeah. This one, I think I've already noticed it because I've already felt like I could have scratched my old phone with some of the things I've done with this. I feel like it's more scratch resistant too, but it could just be me with a new phone.
Do you think the price of the phones go up more because of that? Because they're not being replaced as often? Like like making it waterproof, then people don't have to buy more phones. Making it drop resistant,
that's
they
what
don't
I
have
was
to buy more
I would
phones.
say yes, but Apple has this convenient thing of all they have to do is say that they're no longer going to support the new iOS on your version of phone.
But
and
Apple is
going to have to.
I feel like
eventually
they're
upgrade.
notorious for upgrading or updating their old phones way longer than other manufacturers.
Yes, they do upgrade them for longer than other manufacturers, but I believe it's a marketing ploy just to carry you along.
Yeah.
Until they can give you the next deal.
True.
Because typically when you see that happen, as soon as the next one comes out, you see a bunch of those trade in any phone, any fucking state, any fucking thing.
Yeah.
And we'll give you this one for free.
And if they don't do that, they just start draining your battery without telling you.
They don't do that anymore, but yeah.
That's like a 5-year-old story, I know.
I mean, but they did that anyway, even without knowing it. And Android does that too, because how many apps fucking stay open
that
in the
battery
back?
just sucks.
Yeah, like how many apps just stay open and fucking leaking battery all day long?
iOS 26 is a big battery drain with all the. I guess it's just inefficient right now, but.
Well, yeah, the glass, but there's all kinds of there's a lot of bugs. I'm surprised there actually hasn't been an update for it yet, because I have a lot of problems with my text messages getting stuck.
Yeah,
really?
I had to send via SMS
Meta?
on one of the texts this morning to get it. But what was I going to say? Oh, yeah, it required a mandatory update when I first turned on this phone when I got it. It said I wasn't allowed to use it till I updated it. So it must have been on some sort of version, or iOS 26.
Dude, you got a developer one.
Well, I mean,
That
I
was
do the
in
developer betas
Developer's
on my phone
pocket
anyway.
before it came to you.
Yeah. Sniff it.
It was rubbing on that guy's dick.
The butt sniffer from 3 episodes ago or 2
But-
episodes.
My thing is, and I hate all designers for this, right?
The camera bump?
Why doesn't it lay flat? You could do other things to make it work, okay? There are things to fix that.
Yeah.
Well, they want to make this part of the phone thinner, but they want to still have the good camera sensors.
But you can just add more battery.
But Apple, I mean, that's
then
what
you
they're
would
doing.
make it
Oh, no,
thicker.
they can't, because still, the cameras are still higher than the fucking plateaus.
They
Yeah, they
are.
still stick out. They're not even using that space sufficiently. They're actually
Yeah.
using less of it on that one than on this one, because these stick out less than that from the image alone.
I still want to go to the Apple store and hold an iPhone Air, because it's
I do too.
it's
and
thinner
I
than
haven't
an
wanted,
iPhone 6, and I had an iPhone 6.
And until I wanted to buy this, which I didn't do because I don't really like the midnight black or whatever, I
Yeah.
probably would have gone with the dark silver if I actually would have went to the store and looked at it. Because this is
I
definitely,
really, like-
this is fucking blue. This is not black.
That's the nice thing about the base model iPhone, because the Pros, other than this orange, have never got, like, they don't really get cool colors. You get white, gold, space gray, maybe like a blue. This is a really nice color for a phone. I haven't been able to pick a color in years.
But
Well, I'm getting a
Put
clear
a case on it.
I got
Doesn't
a
matter
clear
what it
case.
is. Yeah,
yeah, I was gonna
make it any color you want.
and then once you get the case, bonk, it's flat. Because
Dude,
this
I-
doesn't lay flat either with those stupid camera bumps. But then the case makes
My case.
Is it room for the case?
My case has a bumper
Ah.
around the camera, so I still think it's going to tilt like this.
So if they do that, I'm surprised
Yeah,
that
'cause
Apple
even this
doesn't
one-
make their own case.
they do.
Oh, they do?
They
They
actually
all-
made us.
they always make their cases
and
first,
they're the
because theirs
same.
come out the day that the phones
They've
come
made
out.
the bumpers and stuff.
Yeah, they made a
So
new
how,
case
how do I
just
find
with-
the case?
So if you
Accessories?
go to,
Accessories,
accessories,
yeah.
and then iPhone. And
Okay.
they've had the same cases forever.
I know they had that stupid magnetic thing.
That's the
Yeah.
battery pack. It's
Yeah.
$150 for 60% battery.
Mhm.
It can only do 60% charge of one iPhone Air.
That's embarrassing.
$150.
Wow. They should give it to
so
you for free.
this used to be leather, but they switched from leather to their fake whatever it is now. And then
And it's
these
still
silicone
$60.
cases last about longer than me in bed.
Okay, well, we don't know what that is,
That's
so
a
you're gonna have
long-
to be
They-
more specific.
These corners and
So
everything.
45 seconds.
Yeah, about 3 months. But
The guy goes in and locks the door, and
the edges.
comes out. He's got a beard.
All right.
All right, sorry for the interruption.
Resume.
So the silicone case. Well, first I have a question. I didn't really see the bumper case.
First,
Is it
I want to know
literally-
how you take 3 months in bed.
He comes out, he's like Castaway. Right? He comes out, he's got a volleyball with a fucking
It's fucking
face on it. He's been talking to that
Rip
half the
Van
time.
Noah over here.
Right?
There's such thing as too long.
Right?
So
Does
is
usually
the
take a little longer for the ladies, so maybe he's dedicated.
This is why Gabby wants 28 kids, because she's pretty sure it's going to take that long.
Right?
No, that's just for one.
Oh my god.
So, is the bumper case literally just a bumper? There's no clear backing or anything? Is it literally just a piece of silicone for
It used to be.
$40?
And then that was their reason when they remember it was Antenna Gate or whatever.
Antenna gate, yeah.
Yeah. That was, and they're like, well, I guess we make cases
But-
now.
The if you go back up, the silicone ones at these corners here, the silicone starts degrading, get it in and out of your pocket. It gets very slick, and then the silicone rips, and then it starts peeling off.
Really?
And they have not changed these cases in at least 10 years. They are the same case every year.
$50 for silicone.
And
That
they-
sounds
they-
like Apple.
They
Because usually the silicone case is like this
Right.
is silicone and plastic or
Right.
whatever that rubbery stuff
Yeah,
is.
yeah.
But Apple, it's like, well.
I like the case when it first comes out of the box. It is so
Yeah.
nice. It's pristine.
I haven't heard them advertise their cases in a long time though. You know,
They-
they're like jumping out of planes and shit, but you know,
When you're checking out for the phone and asks you if you want to add the case, that's the only time I ever
it's the
see
only
it.
time you get it. So that's about how much thought they put into them, huh?
Yeah, they really haven't changed them. That's why they put so much emphasis on it this year with the bumper case.
Yeah.
And it has the loop too, the wristband thing you can get on it too.
I saw that up here. This like bent looking thing.
$59
wait. We click on it
for a strap or
To make my phone a wristlet?
No, I think that's like a purse.
To make your phone a
yeah.
purse,
Okay.
it's $59. Wow.
AirTag. You can get 2 AirTags for that price. AirTags are $29.
Oh my god.
That's ridiculous.
And it's just gonna be smacking your phone against your leg. That
Women
thing,
would love this.
I was gonna say girls would,
yeah.
but guys, that's a nut slapper right
Gabby
there.
has so many pants that don't have pockets.
Yeah.
I feel like it would actually be pretty useful.
But like when you bring it up, like to use it, I guess.
Then
it
you
would
gotta
just,
like move the strap around.
sling it around.
For $59, it better
well.
fucking do a lot more for me than just that.
All right, we
But-
talked what?
All in all, I really like the Air as a concept.
Yeah.
I think the battery. Everybody says the battery's better than they expected, but I don't think it's a useful phone for an everyday person. I feel like 90% of people can get away with this 17 and be just fine.
Yeah, it's unfortunately where we are. But Apple's got enough money to fuck around, so.
Yeah. And they.
But I
marketed-
bet we all think that it's leading to a
Yeah.
foldy because who is
Yeah.
there? Where do they get their shit from? Samsung. Samsung's like, oh, we had to make a little tiny slide display for them. Why don't we just click on our shit?
I'm
You can see
really-
it right fucking there because they're the fuckers who make the fucking display for them.
I'm really excited as an Apple fanboy when they do make it because I think they're gonna make the best one out there. I think they're gonna do something better than all of these other companies. so
We're all
far.
excited when Apple does things because, as tech people, in my opinion, because then it makes it okay sociably.
Yeah.
Like in society. We're like, we do this now. And it's like the Android people is like, 10 fucking years. Oh, you guys are coming now. Oh, good. Good. Now we're all going to do it together. You know, like RCS or whatever.
I wanted RCS for years.
I know.
wanted
I'm
USB-C
sorry. I
for
didn't mean to
years.
start
I didn't
it.
need RCS. iMessage was fine.
RCS,
Not fine.
All you
RCS is good for these types of people.
all you green bubbles can just go fuck yourself.
Fuck you, motherfuckers.
We were talking.
It's the only reason I hate Apple, really.
But the funny thing is,
Because I love their computers.
we were talking about Android at work. one of my bosses, his girlfriend had just bought a brand new Pixel 9 or whatever the new one is, like brand new
We just
yeah.
pulled it up, but
Okay.
okay.
$1,000 Pixel.
Probably.
She goes to hang out with her girlfriends, and they go, "Why do you have a poor phone?" And then my other boss was saying his kid, I think he was babysitting a kid, and he pulled out his Android, and he goes, "That phone's for broke people." And the kid was like 5. It's like people
Apple's
are
got
so
it
wired
figured out.
in that
They
and
are.
it's only in this country.
Yeah.
It is only in this country that Apple is renowned like
Yeah,
this.
because what's this? If you go to buy this right now, full retail price, $1,100. It's the same price.
Yeah.
It's the same thing, but they got that reputation of being cheap back
because
in the day,
they did
and now they're
it better
stuck with
in the
it.
beginning.
Yeah. Android, they're like, have you seen the commercial with the ice cream cones, right?
Yeah.
And you're like, no. They're walking around like they're trying to sell Pixel phones, and they're showing everybody walking around with like vanilla ice cream cones. Like but it's their phone, right? You're like vanilla, and you're like, dude, these guys are missing the mark so bad that like these are seen as cheap phones when they're not at all. They're equivalent.
Because Samsung's for the longest time,
they're marketing the wrong
biggest
way.
Selling points was, hey, we have a plastic back. You could take the plastic off and put a new battery in. The only plastic iPhones ever made were the 3G, 3GS, and 5C.
Yeah, now it's like, hey, if we put out a phone that sucks, wait a week, we'll have one that doesn't.
Yeah. That's what I did that last year because I'd killed the battery on my 15 Pro so quickly with one of my contract jobs I did. I wanted to get a new phone. Then the 16 came out, and I'm like, this is like an S upgrade, right? When they did the 3GS and the 4S.
Yeah.
There was nothing different about the 16 except for the camera button.
Yeah.
So I'm like, I'll wait another year. They're going to have a new phone. It's going to have some different features. Maybe after a couple of years, it'll feel like I'm actually getting a new phone. This was the most seamless upgrade I've ever had. It switched all my iCloud stuff right over. It doesn't even feel like a new phone. I'm not even excited about it.
Did you watch LTT where they did them both ways? They made Android people switch to iPhone and iPhone to
And Yvonne actually wanted to switch.
She was on the fence.
She did the coin flip.
She did the coin flip and didn't. So,
I know. But it got
both
it's
ways
to the
they
now.
griped. Going from Android to iPhone was a bitch, and then going from iPhone to Android, just the switch of your contacts, of your logins,
they have
your
everybody
apps.
landlocked now. It's
Exactly. They got you stuck. So
I pay for iCloud.
so hard to
all my
switch
photos
anyways.
for the last 7 years have lived in iCloud.
Yeah.
I don't want to switch them.
Yeah. Well, and then you can't, can you? Like I can put Google Photos on an iPhone, but you can't bring your photos over to the Android then. You'd have to like manually move them or something, like download 7,000 gigs worth of photos.
Never tried. Yeah.
My mom does a double
fucking hard.
or double backup. She does iCloud and Amazon photos. So I guess she's better than all of us.
Yeah, let's trust Jeff Bezos with all our fucking naked pictures. Let's do that.
Exactly the guy I want looking at my pictures.
That's what I'm saying. I don't trust any of them, but
you ever heard of the Amazon phone?
I ain't giving my dick pics to fucking Mark Zuckerberg either,
Yeah.
Of course, he could probably see it, right? Like that fucking...
I was say he just logged in through the headset and he's like, look, Joe's got his wiener out.
Right? That fucking... My headset is off right now, but it's still sending fucking messages.
How does my phone hear me out of nothing when I just say, hey, Siri, and then it knows that I'm talking? Okay, it doesn't hear me that time.
Yeah, but last time it responded to Joe.
Yeah,
so that was perfect.
Yeah, that's true.
Speaking of Meta, I know it's not on our topic list.
We haven't done a fucking thing on our topic list.
We did the phone.
The phone is the first one, yeah.
Have you guys seen the new Meta glasses that are in production? Not the regular ones. The ones that actually have the screen.
Yes.
Now.
I saw the...
They're called...
it was from their new
advertisement
display. Right?
Do you guys remember... I remember this very vividly because it was one of my first experiences with like tech where I was blown away by what technology could do.
It's
I don't even know if they're out
display
yet.
Ones.
Oh, they are out.
Pre-order, right?
Yeah.
You can pre-order and get them in like a month.
There was a concept video made by Google in like 2011 called Google Glass.
Okay, Google Glass was a real thing.
Before the product came out. Before the actual product came out.
Let's say it wasn't
the
a real
concept
thing.
video was entirely different than what the actual product was. It looks almost identical to what Meta is selling here, and I am blown away. It's so they had this video, and I don't know if you want to watch it.
Yeah, but see, the
it's
thing
like
is
a minute.
that Google intended to do this.
Yeah.
But pricing wise,
and it was
that's
like
why they
15
went with
years
the single.
ago almost too.
But Google went with the single lens
Right.
because it was cheaper, and they thought it would still take off and eventually expand, but it just didn't.
The concept video for the Google Glass was glasses like this, not the metal wire ones that they had wound up releasing. And it was an overlay for your life to where it scanned things around you. Yeah. There was a part of it where there was like a music poster on a wall in the middle of a city.
Yeah, we can do that in our headsets now. We can scan our rooms into the metaverse.
It took a picture of the
music
music
poster.
poster.
Have you ever done the Meta 3 yet?
No.
Before you leave, we'll go upstairs.
He took a picture of the music poster and it was able to pull all the info off of it and then add the music poster to the actual concert to its calendar.
Oh,
and then it actually took him to the website to buy the tickets.
Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Like, and now we have something that is like 90% of what that concept was. And you have to look at it from the lens of me. I was like 9 years old when I saw this, and it was like a future that I couldn't even imagine to be real. Yeah. And now it's actually happening. And I think this is so cool.
This is extremely cool, the technology, but here's what I don't like about it. They all come with the cameras.
Well, you need the cameras.
Why? Because where am I going to be able to wear it?
He's actually got a really good point. Because I was watching
for
this
one, you don't really need it.
Because I'm watching this.
I don't need the cameras to be able to just look at the screen in there. So why would you give me that?
I think a big part of it is scanning things around you to.
Yeah, but think about it this way: if you marketed this without the cameras, I could probably use it for work purposes. But I can't.
He's got a really good point.
I can't because you put cameras on it, which means now I can take pictures of things at work I should not be able to take pictures of.
And the comfortability of it. Because I was watching this and I was like, okay, this is cool, but I've seen this shit before. I've got shit before it's cool, and Apple didn't do it, so we're not allowed to do it. So I'm watching this going like, all right, so how's Apple going to do this? And taking the cameras off of it. I was like, design, they're not going to, they're going to be big, fat, ugly, because the fucking ear things, right? They were like, what? And they look like this fucking big ass earring when they first came out. Like, they're not getting away from this bonking thing off the side.
The Vision Pro was a huge flop with Apple, and I don't know if they're. I'm assuming they're developing.
They're moving
else.
into AR now, so they're moving into AR.
And they knew what they were getting in there. They
Apple
made that, and they want to try to make some of their money back.
Apple should take away the cameras. Like, let's say you take they take Metas here, they take away the camera and just make it so that you use your phone if you need the camera for something. The phone camera is what links
especially with
to
all the LiDAR.
Because most of our stuff do that through it anyway.
To be honest, that is just a version of this, of your watch, right?
Exactly.
And this doesn't have a camera, so it's not scary.
Exactly.
If you had cameras like looking at me right now, that's intimidating.
Well, that's the thing.
Right?
That's what bugs me about it, right? Because now that you see these, right? At what point we used to say we don't allow glass holes in here, we don't allow Google Glass in here. So at what point do we say no? You can't come in? Because I've seen TikTok videos of these.
Yes.
Where people have turned people away for bars and shit. And here's the problem, right?
This is
if you get these prescription, and they're your only fucking glasses.
What are you gonna do? Put a little tape over them, and then how are you ever gonna go to a movie theater? They're not gonna let you in with that shit. That's what I thought when I saw that. I was like, you know,
well, they'll let you in because I mean, what are you gonna do? Sell the fucking shitty bootleg video for $4 later?
We've seen them, bro. We've seen them. All right,
like this is a huge social thing right now on TikTok. Some of the biggest video creators on TikTok right now are people that just live their daily lives, go do something, go to the carnival, go eat a meal or something, and wear these glasses. Yeah, and I get sucked into those goddamn videos all the time.
But at what point does it become illegal? Because here's the problem, right?
I think it's too far.
You can record anything you want in public. But I can't walk up to somebody's window while I'm in public and look through it and record.
But like you just said at work,
but I can't,
if I still worked at the hospital, there's no way I could wear these at the hospital.
Yeah.
No.
With all the HIPAA shit that I would see all day.
Exactly. So he's right. Not that they shouldn't exist, but they should have a version without it. And then it's very obvious that they don't have them. Like guns, right? They have the orange tip. Right.
You're like an orange tip. You're not wrong.
Yeah.
Because like these are my glasses, but eventually they're gonna look how good these look already for just
because here's the thing, right?
You can't even tell.
Yeah.
If you don't look from here, those look like regular glasses to me.
But here's the thing:
they're gonna look like these are Ray-Bans. They're gonna look like these eventually.
Yeah. I have Echo frames at home that I wear for work, and I love them because I listen to my.
What do they have, like speakers or something?
They just have the near field right here.
Oh, okay.
Right in the side. It's the big, bulky near field. But they don't have cameras. They don't have anything else. They're just Bluetooth. But they do everything I need them for because they're blue light blocking, so I'm working all day long.
Yeah.
I can listen to my calls through it, so I can hear people. And then they don't hear themselves coming back through my mic.
Mm-hmm. Which ones are they?
The Echo frames.
Oh, because you don't have the speakers blaring their
because it's just
voice.
here. I'm the only one that can hear it. And then they're only hearing me back.
Everybody at work now uses those bone conducting headphones.
Yeah. I've seen those.
And everybody loves them. And I tried one on today at work because one of my friends had just got them. They sound like dog shit.
I have them.
But everybody's like, they're good for podcasts.
They're good for podcasts. They're good for audio. They're not good for music.
He had some rap music on.
They're only good for talking.
Disgustingly awful for $200.
They're only good for talking. Like I use it for audiobooks because it's great for that.
Well, and you have free pass through because there's nothing in your ears. Yeah. So,
but that's the thing with this is right. This doesn't mean shit to me until they get rid of this, because that's the thing right now. I would go buy these if they didn't have a camera. But
these are different.
Those are the other ones.
These are the ones that actually are just for
either
recording.
version.
These are just for recording.
Yeah, so it's only these. The display ones are the only ones that have that.
Yeah.
That display.
But did you
like
see
you want this, right?
Yes, I want that.
But
I
did
don't
you
need
see the MKBHD video of these?
Yeah,
where
and
he
everybody's
showed
like
the
really
concept.
struggling to show the content
yeah.
because it doesn't like it's
well,
it's so new.
It failed miserably too with Zuckerberg. Like
Yeah,
they were trying to
That
do
is such a shame, but it's also
but now everybody wrote it off. They're like,
right, but it's balls to do it fucking live. Like, sorry, Apple. None of that shit's live anymore, bro.
Yeah.
So it's so fucking weird that we're all sitting in an auditorium watching a recording when, like, let's just all stay home. Not to be all COVID, but, like, what the fuck are we doing? Like, Tim Cook's not here.
When the first iPhone came out.
Well, but in that case,
Steve
they go
Jobs-
there because when they're done, they get to go play with him in the lobby.
Yeah.
That's the only reason.
When Steve Jobs came up and said a phone, an internet communication device, and an iPod.
Oh, yeah.
There was 7 iPhones in his podium.
Mm-hmm.
And each of them had one particular program he could use on there because it was such a bad product at that time. As soon as its RAM was filled up, all of its 256 gigs or megs or 128, whatever it was, it would just crash. So they had a backup plan. Didn't look like fucking Mark Zuckerberg had a backup plan when they were doing their fucking thing. Oh, I'm going to video call this guy. And then it didn't do anything. And then he just stood there like a jackass.
But to be honest, who hasn't run into that?
Right.
You know, like,
but here's
you go
the
to
thing.
show somebody that's worked every fucking time.
But here's the thing,
Not
right?
that I'm trying to defend Mark.
We have a conference at work, right, where we teach people things through this conference like twice a year. And even then, we discourage live demos because Murphy's Law. It's going to go wrong the day you're presenting.
Bro, I had to do that at work. Like, the first time we were going to run a machine. Like, first time you're going to run a program. First time run whatever you're going to do. And the customer wanted to come see it. I don't know. I was going to say run a program. You do the same fucking shit. But they wanted to come see the fucking machine run the first fucking time. I'm like, you should come the second run. Because the first run, you going to see some shit. You ain't going to see what you want to see. I know you paid for this, but you going to see, like, I'm going to show you what happens. Like, that's my job. You paid me to make this, but the first time it runs, gonna run like shit.
It's happening at work right now. We have an agriculture program, and they live stream what they do. They live stream how they harvest the fish or how they plant their lettuce or whatever. And our internet at work works beautifully all the time until they start the live stream. And I had to watch the live stream today because I didn't believe them that the internet wasn't working. And as soon as they started the fucking live stream, she kept cutting out. And these kids are watching this and seeing like every other word it cuts out.
Yeah.
And I'm like, shit.
Yep.
So
upload speed is dog shit.
It's whenever something needs to go right is when it doesn't go right.
Yeah.
Your upload speed is dog shit.
I mean, there's not
I have a
wrong with
networking
that
chain to
because I
deal
use
with,
Bluetooth
they
lights.
can do that.
I don't have a choice. It's the way they come. It's standard.
You're just gonna give me ice.
On a normal. Fuck! I fucking asked.
No, I don't want the ice.
What do you want?
I want the
He
fireball.
wants a drink.
Oh. Oh Christ! Here.
Thanks.
My lights for work are Bluetooth, right? Work great until that room fills up with people and there's everybody's iPhone fucking competing. And you're like, well, it needs to look for mine. I'll bet you on this fucking... I've been thinking about this forever. I'm like, why doesn't it work? Like, it should just connect. But every time, I'll bet you it gets the Bluetooth list and those lights only look at the first 50. And now there's more than 50 people in the room, and they won't ever connect once I get everybody in the room.
There's that, but there's also...
Because they're, like, cheaper lights, right? So it's like, there's...
But some of them only grab, like, the closest ones based on strength, too. So obviously, the person in the room is going to be the highest strength.
Exactly.
I mean, Steve Jobs, when he did the live performance, or whatever that you would call them, conferences, he would say, hey, I need you to turn off all... Like, I know you guys want a live post on this one, but you need to... Like, I think he was showing FaceTime for the first time or something. He was trying to call Johnny Ive or some shit.
Yeah, it was something.
It was something huge.
He's had his famous moments where he just, like, tells everybody...
If you guys want to see this cool stuff, you're going to need to turn off your Wi-Fi.
Yeah, so then everybody... all the, like, reporters in there are like, I'm not turning my Wi-Fi off. My boss said I'm not allowed to turn it off. Like, I don't care if Steve Jobs tells you to turn it off. You're not turning it off. Or, like, nobody turned it off. Like, one guy. Click. Like,
one guy closed his laptop.
One guy.
You saw the Apple logo go dark on just his laptop. Like, oh, we're not actually doing that? But what I was getting at with the MKBHD video is if you saw the concept of this 10 months ago and what it looked like 10 months ago with the huge battery pack and how thick everything was, for them to go to this in 10 months is pretty insane.
Like, if it works like
they
say
do in 5 years.
Did you see how to control it too?
It's It's
You
a
just
wristband, right?
Move your fingers?
It's just a wristband?
That's fucking
well,
awesome.
Apple did that already, so.
It's visual, though. This is a wristband. So then the wristband reads like
so
your movements or something?
Your pulses for your blood pressure, I think, or something.
I don't know.
Like that.
That's fucking cool. But what a swing and a miss. Like, put a clock on that fucking thing. Make it a fucking watch, you stupid ass.
Because then nobody would use the glasses then if you just made it a smartwatch.
Don't make it a smartwatch. Just make it a clock, though. Make it look like a fucking watch, not like a fucking stupid band. Put the time. That's
then
it.
They'd have to put the LEDs in it, and then the batteries would be required to power that, and then you'd have to charge it more.
Don't worry. Apple will fix it.
Apparently,
Apple will fix it.
Why do you have your scrolling like this, you stupid fucking
you want to go? You want to go with fucking scrolling? Is this? That's the right way to scroll.
What is this? No, I'm not going. No.
Kenny, is this the right way to scroll or not?
That's not how I have mine.
I saw he did the
You
upgrade.
traitor!
It's not how I have mine set.
Apple made the fucking thing 20 years ago at this point.
They're wrong.
Apple said you go this way.
On a phone! On a screen! I agree with this! That's not a screen, it's a touchpad! It goes the other way on a touchpad!
I will say on my mouse with the scroll wheel, it's
That's
down.
a mouse!
No, that's a touchpad.
Which way does it go here?
This is fine. I like that.
Yeah, so you should go... which way did your finger go?
Down.
And then, so this goes...
No, this is natural.
It is not natural! That is unnatural!
What do you do on your phone?
20 years!
What do you do?
20...
What do you do?
That's a phone! That's a phone!
This is a phone!
I'm not a fucking Neanderthal!
This is
I
a
didn't switch
phone.
it on my fucking
That
phone!
is a
That is not a
phone.
phone! It's a mouse! It's a mouse! It's not a phone! This is a mouse! That's a mouse!
Kenny backed me up.
That's
we
a
win.
touchphone, not a mouse.
It's a touchpad.
It's not a phone! He didn't say it was a phone either!
It's supposed to be a phone. It's glass.
No, but here's the thing, right? It does the pinch functionality, which the phone does as well. And it also handles multi-gestures, just like the phone does.
It's supposed to make you feel like you put your phone in your pocket, and this is an extension of your phone.
Noah's right on this one. It
No,
should
he's
scroll the
fucking
opposite
not.
way.
I can't believe another
You're
millennial.
That's
wrong.
my guy right there.
You're wrong. It should scroll the opposite way.
Oh, that hurts.
So the thing that I was trying to get at was the case is like a marvel too. Have you guys seen the case and how that works?
Nah.
It folds out into a little box for the glasses.
Yeah, the flat.
And it can charge the glasses, I think, like 5 times or some shit. The wristband, I don't know if the wristband goes in there.
Wait.
But when you take the glasses out of that, it folds flat entirely, and it's like this thick when it's folded.
Oh, okay.
I didn't
And it
know
has enough battery to charge the glasses like 5 times.
I didn't know. I knew it folded flat. I didn't know it charged it.
Yeah, it's the charging case.
For heaven forbid I could make it bigger.
Be prepared for what your day might bring with up to 6 hours of mixed-use battery life and up to 24 hours of additional usage time with the folding charging case.
Oh, look, you're doing that pinch thing that you do on the phone, on the touchpad. Look at that.
Fuck
Did you see that?
That's natural.
I had
So
to
is
change
this.
it.
So is scrolling the right fucking
I want to
way.
go up on the page, I scroll up. If I want to go down on the page, I scroll down.
No!
Yes!
With this, it's supposed to be like
Listen,
the phone.
they're
With
already-
this is like a PC. This is good. I like that. That's down.
No, you gotta touch it.
I
Like
hate-
if you put your mouse on your fucking screen, does the same fucking thing. If I
scroll
want to
wheel
go
is
up, I
different.
scroll up.
Scroll wheel is different.
It is a scroll wheel.
That's a scroll wheel. This is a touchpad.
Yeah, we're just flicking it this way.
I don't know what Apple calls it. What's specific?
Force pad or force trackpad.
Force touch.
Oh, I turned all
trackpad.
that shit off. That force touch shit.
Force trackpad.
You
No.
That's
have
terrible.
it because this doesn't actually click. This is a vibrating motor.
Oh, I don't know it. It sucks. It
You know this
sucks.
doesn't actually physically click, right?
I think I knew that, yeah, but I didn't really care.
So
'cause I
that's
turned-
force touch.
Whatever. Well, I don't give a fuck. They fucked
Oh,
it
you
up.
did turn it all off.
I fucking did turn it off because it was
That's
terrible.
one of the worst things they've ever removed from the iPhone. I know this is jumping topics.
Not
The
us.
the iPhone 6s introduced 3D Touch, and it was the most immersive thing I've ever seen on a phone, where you could touch on something and press and hold and push harder on it,
Yeah.
and it actually would show you more options on whatever you're holding.
Okay.
Or like a link would show up, you could press and hold and just like hold a little harder. It would show you a preview of the link, and you
You
press
can
even
still do
harder,
that.
and it would fully. But now it's just a long press. You don't push harder. You just hold a little longer.
That was the trouble I had here. I was getting so confused with it that I was like, it wasn't natural.
It was
right?
so
and everything with
natural.
Apple,
I
like
would
I
do
want to
it all
zoom,
the time. And they
it
removed the
zooms.
technology because the display was getting too thick because they had to have the 3D touch layer
because heaven
underneath.
forbid they be wrong.
I was so pissed off when they got rid of that. It was
like-
such a. And then all the phones that still had the 3D touch technology after a certain iOS version, They just took out the 3D touch technology and they just made it a long press, even though it still existed in the phone. They just made it a long press.
Yeah, but that's
instead.
the right thing to do, though.
It was. They screwed up.
Why
There's only
code
one
it
time that
twice?
Apple ever admitted they screwed up, and it was the ports on the computer.
Well,
and I'll go back into that, but I'm just saying.
and the
I was gonna say, we
butterfly-
had an entire episode on that.
And the
Stay
butterfly
away from that.
keyboard. The
I didn't
butterfly
know-
keyboard was a mess.
I
The
didn't know
butterfly
it's-
keyboard was a huge mistake that they definitely had to fix.
It took them years to admit that was a failure. Too.
That's true.
But they have a lot of failures, because I'll even say that their AirPod Pros, the first ones, had static issues that they still to this day don't resolve, and the extended warranty was only like 3 months. So
I mean,
I've
they
heard
they,
about that,
they
yeah.
did it with the butterfly keyboard too. They admitted fault, and then it was like a 6-month window.
Yeah.
And then they closed it. Anyways, I think these are really cool. But what would you do with them if they didn't have cameras? Like,
I'd use them for everything if they didn't have
I'd
cameras.
do this with them, and I
I'd
wouldn't
be
have
able
to do
go
this.
everywhere.
So-
I'd be able to work at McDonald's with my fucking phone and my glasses, because I would have my screen here. I would have my Teams and everything available. I could do what I needed to do. I could have calls.
Yeah.
I could even have my phone in front of me, and you would see me while I'm talking to you looking at this screen, because it's not a VR headset where I have to give you an avatar for you to see, because you would actually
It's
still be able to
I
see.
think that's what Apple wanted the Vision Pro to do. But I think the Vision Pro. Is
Apple
just
has a lot of things they want to do, and a lot of things that they fuck up. It happens.
Yeah, I have a VR headset. It's like,
Yeah.
it's like strapping a dick to your face. It's like, you know.
I think
it's,
Apple's
but it's
marketing,
cool,
they
but
try to act like things are way better
But
than they are. Is the
what
problem.
Meta has today is leaps and bounds better than like the PlayStation VR that came out at first
Yeah.
when it came out with PSVR.
Yeah.
So like they're getting better. And I'll say
Getting a
right
lot
now,
better.
the Quest 3 is probably the best for price standards. It's the
Yeah.
best
What was it, like
performing.
$500
There's
bucks?
no way they're making
Two.
money off of that.
Well,
Well, they're not
3
going to be making money off of this
Yeah.
either. No chance.
$800 for this?
No chance
That's
they make money. off of that.
crazy.
I want to buy them just to say I have them. Like that's how I put my
know,
prescription in
right?
them. I don't think I could ever use them more than a couple days though. I
know.
feel like I'd return them.
Yeah.
It's
See,
just
that's
like how
my
I bought
problem,
my
like-
Quest 2. I used it and then I didn't have a use case for it. and I
Like the
put it down.
display 2?
I have this. I have this. I have my AirPods. I don't need anything else.
The display
that's
2
why-
when they figure all this crap out?
Yeah.
Probably.
Once this is a full overlay and the battery, I don't know how good the battery. What did it say? 6 hours is
Is
the
that what it
battery.
said? Here.
Up to 6 full hours of mixed use.
Yeah.
But I think the case said it was like an ultra fast charger. MKBHD was saying it like charges for like 6 hours of use in less than an hour or something.
Well, okay. So that would be a downside.
But
So they
this is
but that's still
identical-
impressive. Like,
It's identical.
But the
That's
other
so
problem that I
cool.
have with them is if you do buy them for the glasses and you want the cameras for that feature, they limit it to like 30-second videos. So like,
Yeah.
how many fucking things you record in 30 seconds, right?
yeah.
What is the use case for the Meta glasses? Not these, the ones before. Other
the
than
same
record,
thing.
just record. So you could do all that stuff.
You
Oh,
didn't
you
have,
had
It
to
didn't
do
have the
it through
display,
voice,
but it would
right?
do everything else. Yeah.
it would
You
do
had to do
everything
it-
else, but you didn't have a display.
You had to use it through
Yeah, no
like
display.
their
And then
AI.
you had to talk.
What,
had to
what's
talk
their
to it.
AI
Yeah.
called? Is it just called Meta AI?
Oh.
Just probably Meta, yeah.
I will say, for
Yeah, because when the guy was talking with, hey, Meta,
Yeah.
it was like, make me a souffle or whatever the hell he was trying to make it.
yeah, it was so bad. All right, now that you put the flour in, then put the anchovies in.
After you've already combined the ingredients, like one of those
How do I combine
famous
them?
fuck
Now that
ups.
you've combined them. So, I think Meta is doing a lot of good things. I gave them a lot of shit when they rebranded from Facebook to Meta. I'm like, really? What are you going to do that's different than what you're doing
It
with
just
Facebook?
seemed like-
Now they actually have products. They have
Yeah.
they have Instagram, they have Facebook, and they have physical products. That makes
Yeah.
sense. But Meta, when they first rebranded, I was like, what the fuck are you guys
It just
doing?
seemed like they were trying to cover up everything that Facebook did. You
Right.
know,
I just got approved
Because
for the
you're not-
settlement. Did you guys fill out the settlement at all?
No.
It was if you used Facebook anytime between 2007 and 2022, they were selling parts of your data or they were mishandling your data, and it
I
was
can't wait
it was a class action.
I
So,
can't wait until you get your check for 22 cents.
I've gotten a couple checks over $200 before for stuff like this. Epic Games for Fortnite, they mishandled our data, and then they marketed to kids that you weren't
Hey.
like V-Bucks.
I'm
I got a
I'm gonna let you in on a
$200
secret.
PayPal deposit from them.
Wow.
I'm gonna let you in on a secret. A couple years ago, the background check company got busted, and they leaked all our data. So All our data's everywhere anyway. It doesn't fucking matter.
I know, but I still fill out those settlements because it's free money at that. You know, it takes 2 seconds.
You're just giving your data to one other person.
Yeah, they already have it.
You're giving your data to another person.
Yeah, because how did they send you the email?
LastPass leaked and nobody fucking cares about that anymore.
Yeah, well, some people even stayed with them.
I'm still there, yeah.
I still use it at work.
Right.
Oh, for God's sakes!
We have
Bitwarden. What's wrong with it?
LastPass. We have an enterprise license with them.
All right, that's fair.
I don't
You're
wanna have
stuck
to-
with work.
I don't want to become an
he's just an
Android
idiot.
user.
I
and
use
switch.
Apple's password manager because Apple is the most secure tech company out there.
I can't argue against that. But that is also their downfall.
My data, I have to scan. Do you have to do new Face ID whenever you get a new phone? Or does your Face ID transfer? Do you have
No, it
facial
doesn't-
recognition?
Doesn't
All right.
transfer. No.
Okay.
If I get a new fucking screen protector, it doesn't fucking work.
Apple's face scanning is scarily good.
Yeah, I
that
still
one's
have-
good too. Like,
Never mind.
like across the room sometimes, and I'm like, that's uncomfortable.
I remember when I got
It's
my
like, I see you over there. It's like I'm changing right now. Like, why did you even come on?
I got
Alright.
my 10S once, or a 10S one. When I got my 10S, it scanned my sister's face and it would approve. And my sister doesn't look anything like me.
Yeah, she does.
I'm much hotter.
Nah.
All right, so we've done enough
Sorry.
Apple and tech.
We spent an hour on that. Sorry.
Only an hour on the first
Sorry.
topic.
Now that we spent an hour on that topic, we're going to jump into the next topic. Now, Noah said he spends 3 months in the
Jesus
bedroom.
fucking Christ.
This lady is now saying that she has not had to masturbate for 10 years.
Now, these two have read this article, right? So they know the ins and outs of it?
No.
No, I can't read.
No, we don't read.
Because
Why do we have to read?
I'm under the impression that
Dude, her face came up when I put it over when I clicked on it.
Yeah, there's her face.
my
But it won't come up when I
impression-
click on the ad,
So-
or the article.
Madison Pruitt from The Bachelor. So we assume she's good looking because she was on The Bachelor. So
Yeah,
she
you don't
got
have to
we don't
assume
have
it
to
is
assume.
okay.
She's very good looking.
Look,
Well, yeah,
I can
Joe's got a
use the
picture.
Apple
Okay.
Zoom. See?
She is free from masturbation, which you spelled wrong.
Yeah, we want to
Okay,
talk about this.
Okay.
10 years.
Are you that stupid?
So, okay, yeah, I am that.
you are a masturbator.
All right, how do you spell master?
Okay.
Yeah, fuck you.
English language sucks
Yeah,
sometimes.
it does
all
fucking
right?
suck. We change it to a U because
All right,
it's
how do
you
you spell,
masturbating.
how do you
that's
spell
why.
gray?
But the fuck that. So, like, when I
Depends on
click
the
on
day.
it, it won't give me the suggestion to do it correctly. It's like, nope, figure it out, bitch.
Click spelling. What's it do if you just click spelling?
That's not. Yeah, and then it's like potentially misspelled. And then it's like, why
am
are
I
you
not-
seeing this suggestion? I didn't read it because look at all these words I have to read. I'm like, I don't
You
know.
want AI to summarize that for you, big guy?
Yeah, it'd be great. If I had my
wanna
meta
burn down
glass, my meta glasses, it could.
Hey, Meta.
You're gonna read all those words?
I already did.
Okay.
There's no reason in
somebody.
there why it is. It doesn't even say because
Yeah.
it's like a dirty word. Or
So
anything.
yeah, exactly. So it's like, well, you can't. If you have a Google account, you can't spell masturbation. It's just nope.
So-
it's gonna be wrong.
But if you put
But
the
it
U
knows
there,
it's wrong.
but if you put the U there, does it know it's right?
Yeah, it does. Look.
Wait, Joe, you're telling me you spelled it wrong when the link to the fucking article says it right
Yes.
underneath it?
Yes. Yes, he did. It's in the URL, and he still spelled it
He
wrong.
doesn't know what URL is. It's okay.
Fuck off.
Uniform Resource Locator.
I thought it was your real life. I don't fucking know. Because IRL. All right.
What is www?
Oh,
When's the
fucking-
last time have you had to fucking put www in anything?
All right, what's
That's a good
HTTP?
HTTP. I know some of it.
I know the S in HTTPS stands for secure.
It's Hypertext Transfer Protocol.
I knew P was protocol.
I really hope my boss.
I was gonna say.
They're gonna watch this. You're
Really?
fucked.
I at least fuck with robots, so I don't need to know that shit.
Why do I need to know what that stands for?
Speaking of
Profile will
Noah
tell me.
masturbating,
Okay, there is no way in hell that she is not lying about this.
I mean, here's the thing though. But here's the way I took it. Right now, I haven't read the article because I don't want to read the article.
We don't actually read the articles in
Because
any of
if-
these videos.
If this lady came here on our
Nobody
podcast
does.
and said, I haven't masturbated in 10 years, first off, I'd think you were lying. And if you weren't lying to me, you aren't masturbating because you have a free choice of thousands of people that are doing it for you.
oh, that's a good point.
You were on television. You
Like if I could just
look
like,
decent.
yeah, right. You're like hot enough that you're like, I'm not doing this.
Yeah.
I'll Uber it, right? I'm Uber
Yeah, like,
eating my pussy.
I wouldn't need to masturbate either if I could call Joe and be like, hey, Joe, I need a handy now.
Right. Right.
But that's how I
You
Sounds
do
need
it.
like
to-
they've had this conversation.
So
before.
10
Only
years.
3 or 4 times.
So for the last 10
been
years,
friends
she's
a
had
long time.
6-7 times.
she's had somebody else flick her bean, is how I read that.
Yeah. Well, I mean, I would too. If I was that hot, I wouldn't be doing
Yeah,
it.
because we can all agree that masturbation is like a last resort. If we could have sex or have something else.
Well, and I feel like
Is it
different for girls?
I think girls, it's more of like a more in tune
Well, I mean,
with their
most of the
body
time,
type of sense.
Masturbation's the only way they get off, because most of the time
True.
we don't do shit for them. You're 2
Right.
inches, nothing.
No way. Like, that's not. They're like, I don't even remember.
You're done?
Didn't
I don't
touch
even remember
anything,
you
yeah.
bringing it here. Noah's over here at 30 seconds,
No,
throwing
he's
a beard.
3 months. He's still trying to get it in there.
He was still trying to
touch things.
find it. Like, he's
He's
playing
trying
when
to
the
hit the
actual
wall.
process starts, it only lasts about.
feeling around the wall.
He's
Is
trying
it
to hit
over
the wall
here?
like a mime.
Still hasn't found it. It's like, no, that's the outlet, Noah. Back up, get away.
But it fits.
It's like Don't Be a Menace, where it's like, wrong hole,
Not-
fool.
Not the slotty hole, the little one at the bottom. There it fit. It fit right in there.
But
So,
I
we
guess
all
with
think-
women, maybe you're right though. Like, it's more of like a body experience for them, from what I've heard. You know,
You
like
got to tell them they're pretty too.
they want to really enjoy the experience. With us, we're like,
right?
done.
Tits.
Feels good.
Appreciate it.
I'm
Moving
good.
on. Right? You don't have to tell me I'm pretty as well.
Well, I mean,
that would be more distracting, right?
here's the thing,
Don't
right?
tell me. Just let me go.
Yeah.
I got my thing. I got my jackhammer.
Here's how you know that men don't take near as long for masturbation as women. Have any of you ever finished a porn film?
Not
Yes. Yes. Because, yes, absolutely, I have.
Well, now I'm concerned, so I want to hear about this.
Well,
First
Well,
off, why did you? Was it during the 3 months or what?
young lad Noah
all. Young lad Noah.
couldn't afford premium in some areas, so you'd have to watch the preview stuff. You know, you'd watch like the 90-second preview.
That's
videos
not. I'm
or
not talking
whatever.
about previews. Don't count. I'm
What, like
talking
a
about
full like 30-minute one, like
Yeah,
because I didn't know what Pornhub. Maybe I couldn't afford it.
Not
It's
even
probably
that,
a misspelling. I didn't know what Pornhub was, or I didn't know what
Let's
Xvideo
say-
was.
Let's say
So like I would
young
find
lad
these
Noah.
short little videos online.
Let's say young lad Noah finds a VHS tape.
What, a 90-minute video? No, I could do it 6 times.
Exactly. That's the point.
I'm gonna watch
you
the whole
don't
thing
need
done.
to watch the full 90-minute video, but
I
they
would
make
get to her
90-minute
taking
videos.
her shirt off by the time I'm done.
Yeah, right.
See, now I'm so blessed. You just go, oh,
Scroll.
tits, dick. Okay, now I can start it. All right. I don't need to see all the, oh, you ordered a pizza. Oh, fuck you. Just get to the tits and the dick.
Right at the beginning where they got the story, you're
But
like,
you're missing that horrible buildup, that horrible acting.
Sometimes the build-up's a nice little addition.
like that
but-
build-up. Who's doing that, right? Is the girl coming making that suggestion? Like, all right, I want to talk about this first, and then we'll get into it, right? And you're like,
There is men
There's
that like
no
that,
way.
though.
There's no way that that's a woman doing that, though, because have you seen the encounters? It's like, oh, the guy's coming to fix the TV today. I don't have any money for him, so I'm going to fuck him. I'm like, why did you book him if you didn't have any fucking money?
and who's there to fix the TV? Like,
Yeah.
nobody. What are you gonna do? Unplug it and plug it back in? You can't even
Right.
do that. The stories aren't even believable.
That's
the
going to be
funniest
$670, man. Or I could fuck you.
Right? This lady that hasn't masturbated for 10 years is missing out on a lot of internet content that is just wonderful.
Yeah.
Because
Listen, I found some great gems out there, and some video productions that I'm like, wow, this was a high-value production.
But maybe she's not missing out. Maybe she has a delivery guy every day. And
Maybe
that's
she-
why.
maybe she
he
has-
brings, like, hand delivers the, I watched this last night, let's play it out, right? She's getting the live action.
He brings the pizza, the gloves, the everything.
Meta glasses are probably bringing a whole new era of porn I haven't even thought about.
Well, VR porn exists, so.
No, I mean for recording.
Well, that's why one of the reasons.
Instead of
why you wouldn't be
POV
allowed-
porn being like this.
I mean, but that's how it is.
Yeah, but it's like, where's the other guy's hand? Where's the guy's other hand? You know, he's trying to do all this shit with one hand.
No, it's like I can't enjoy this. He doesn't have 2 hands on it.
It's like you can't put your dick in and do anything else. You know, you have to hold the camera up. Were you ever seen the ones where they do the POV and everything, and he can't get everything going with one hand, and he puts the fucking camera down like this and does it.
I can't say I've ever seen that. He watches different porn than I.
He doesn't have the premium memberships. He can't
Yeah, I was
afford
gonna
them
say
yet.
he doesn't have the good stuff apparently.
I don't think I've ever paid for Pornhub Premium.
Me neither.
Got the
I don't think
free
I've ever
Valentine's
paid
Day
for porn.
one.
Like,
I don't think I've ever.
No, there's so much free shit on there. Why do you need to pay for
Yeah, I don't
porn?
think I've
That's
ever
what
paid
I'm
for
saying.
porn.
But like every site has it, so somebody's fucking
If
doing
I've
it.
paid, it's always
Is it
one of those
Pornhub
things
Premium
like it's like
$30 a month?
if I've paid, it's one of those things where you pay like $1 and you get the whole month for that $1, and then it's
Yeah.
like we'll renew after
Yeah,
that.
yeah,
I'm like,
yeah.
I'm gonna download every
Sure.
goddamn thing in 30 days.
I remember when
I'll save it to my hard drive.
Right?
Quick.
when I was like 17, 18, like Valentine's Day was a big thing for Pornhub. Like they would make all their premium stuff for free on Valentine's Day. And then you would get a free month or like $1 a month. I remember doing that a couple times. But
Oh. Speaking of porn, did you gentlemen have the chance to watch that porn that I sent you?
no, I didn't
I
click
found
on
on
that.
YouTube.
I did not click on that.
Why not? I was
When
trying
did
to
you send it?
Is in the text message.
Right after
when we
we
were
filmed
talking.
Oh, what the fuck was that? Wasn't porn
There's porn in it, yes.
in it? But I was like, dude, I skipped through that like 40-minute video that
Well,
you
it was
sent.
on YouTube, so you can
It's
bring it up on your
YouTube.
laptop. And
There's
it'll-
porn on YouTube. That was the whole point. That's what we told Mike. There's porn on YouTube if you search
Don't bring it up.
random
I'm
shit.
not bringing it up. Dude, I skipped
This
through
was
it. It looked like
9
some
years ago.
3D video
And
or
it's
something.
still there. Nobody's taking it down.
Dude, have you ever seen the ones where they like cook naked and shit like that? And like, there's like nip slips all over
You know,
the
you
fucking
can,
place.
you can watch childbirth videos of fully nude women on YouTube too,
I
because
don't
it's
know
deemed
that.
educational.
But do not tell my wife because she'll get like the pimple
Oh,
popper,
yeah, there's
right?
some
We're going
porn.
down that fucking road.
There's some porn in there. Oh, sorry.
Show me the porn.
It's
I
not
only saw,
good
like,
porn.
3D video
It's
thing.
not porn, but it's not good porn.
Oh,
but it's
mine
porn.
was all fucked up.
That's a nip.
Oh, I had a different setting on mine because mine was overlaid.
Did it
as the
actually
blue
do
and-
like a?
It was the blue and the the glasses that are like red
Oh,
and
the
blue
anaglyph.
and red. Yeah. So I was like, what the fuck? I must have had that on. I was
You
driving.
had to
when
have turned it on because it doesn't actually have that. It's labeled 3D video, but it's not 3D. It's just porn.
It was I don't know. I was probably fucking
That was the
around
whole
with
point.
something.
That was the whole point I was trying to make when I sent it to you. I was like, it's not 3D. It's
That's
porn.
why I couldn't
I was
fucking see
searching
shit.
for 3D movies and I found porn,
Accidentally finding porn must be one of the best feelings in the world, though.
but it
It's
wasn't
the-
even good porn.
No, it wasn't good.
It's the internet. You can. I was surprised in the searches I did for Google, like flip phone, I didn't get fucking tits.
I'm so used to safe search at work, working at a school, that it's so hard for me when I. That's what she
It's
said.
so hard for me.
Yeah.
All right.
When I go home and I Google something and it shows me the real results, I'm like, oh my god. I'm like, wow, we have some really good protections in for these kids. Yeah. But,
All right. Next
So
topic.
what? No, I want to know
Oh,
what
jeez.
actually happened here. Did she?
Call her up. It's HuffPost. You know?
I'm not reading all this novel. All right, go.
Well, there's actually only like 4 sentences, and the rest are ads, Pete. But you said I have an ad blocker, so
okay.
it's
Speaking
not
of
going to do it anymore.
this, made me reminded me. Did you
Read
like
it quick, Kendra.
Did you like
the
The
former
Office?
reality star says that masturbation enslaved me and marked me for so long. So basically, this is her. I'm guessing she is now at a. Here we go.
Like a Mia
Podcast
Khalifa or
episode
whatever?
of Religious Perspective titled Porn
Oh
and
my
Masturbation, Harmless Habit or Spiritual Stronghold. So consider the audience that she's talking to. So she's talking to religious people about how she struggled since middle school to stay her true self.
So she's talking to cults.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Who's cults?
Religion.
Oh, cults. I think he said Colts. I was like, who the fuck is
I thought he
Colts?
was talking about like horses.
That's what I thought he said too. I thought he said Colts, like Indianapolis
Getting
Colts.
into
I was like, who the
fucking
fuck do they have to do with anything?
football teams? The Colts, like they have real masturbation problems on that
I had
team.
never watched anything like
Can't
that
stop
before.
jerking off
No,
on the
that'd be
field.
the Cowboys because of all those hot cheerleaders.
Here's her describing the first time she ever watched porn at a friend's house. I had never watched anything like
Have
that
you ever
before.
watched porn at my house, Joe?
My body
yet.
started feeling things that I had never felt before. And I started, wondering things that I'd never wondered before and then desired it.
Should we all watch porn, gentlemen, as a group here?
We're on YouTube.
I tried to get you two to watch the same porn with me and you fuckers said no.
I meant in the same room.
I don't want to watch like clowns hanging from the ceiling, like sucking somebody off. That'd be Kenny's shit.
I mean, you're going to have to
Is that what he reads?
I'm sure.
I ain't got 3 months, no. I got shit to do tomorrow.
Get that damn political shit off.
Oh, I just
I know, but it's at the bottom. Like, this is how hard it is to get away from politics now.
Well,
Yeah, it's fucking.
It's the
I hate it.
Huffington Post.
Oh, you were away from politics for 5 seconds. Here you go. Bam! And you're like, oh my God.
We can all agree that politics can eat up your entire life if you give it the opportunity. If you really want it to, it will. It can be so bad.
So in her case, it sounds like that she believes that she was sex addicted for years.
All these porn actresses say that.
Yeah, but she wasn't a porn actress. She was a bachelor.
She was on The Bachelor.
She was just on The Bachelor.
What's different about that?
I mean, she never actually had to have sex with them on camera.
Well, it's like I'm going to show my porn knowledge here a little bit, but Mia Khalifa,
I'm good.
she I think she quit porn for something similar, or she quit. They're very mistreated in that industry from the stories I hear or read about.
Well, yeah.
I know Mia Khalifa quit. She's one of the big names. There was another one that quit recently because her son was starting to get to the age that he could watch porn, and he didn't want.
I hate to tell her, but if it's on the internet...
I was going to say, it doesn't matter what age he is.
And she was a very popular one. Everybody knows what I'm talking about.
And it's still going to be there.
I hate to break it to you, but if I see my mom in a porno, I'm moving on to the next one. Probably that night, I'm calling it a night.
I am donating.
We're at least
I am watching.
letting it cool down for 5 minutes until we go back and try
you gotta
again.
think about when you were a teenager and like you heard your mom's voice or something. You stop for a couple minutes. You got a little bit, and then
You listened how close the footsteps were coming. Yeah, you're like, well, are they going the other way or what?
Is she coming up the steps or going away?
Exactly. Like, which way are them footsteps going? All
I
right.
wouldn't ever quit for 10 years.
I couldn't quit for 10 years
That's
because...
impossible as a guy.
Yeah, that's not going to happen.
I feel like that's impossible.
But if I
can't
found
tell
it,
you the
but if I
know
found a
it's
bunch of
gross,
random
that's gross.
chicks that were going to do it for me every day, I could probably get away for 10 years without having to worry about it.
There's the solution.
But she was
we're
sex
all-
addicted, is what she's saying. So maybe she just didn't do it at
Yeah,
all.
but now she's just saying, she's probably just saying, yeah, but I have a relationship with these people, and I'm in touch with these people, and they're touching me.
Kind of keep you fueled.
All right, so we haven't
If
read
you
this
won't give
next article yet either, but the title alone was enough to make me go, let's just put it on the list. Shark bite resistant wetsuit reduces shark bite injuries.
No shit!
Exactly.
This is this is Yahoo News.
Fuck you, Yahoo! Jesus Christ! Like, I try to defend Yahoo. I really do. I try to defend them, and then they post shit like this.
No, this is AP News that actually posted it. It's
Yeah,
Associated
I see
Press.
AP
that
is
posted
up there
it.
now. Yeah, I
Come
see it
on,
now,
AP.
but-
Yahoo News is
AP
hosting
called the race shark bite suits.
But that's the thing. I was like, when I read it to Joe, he was like, "Wait a second, that sounds like."
It took me a second to really understand.
Like, I know we're not. So this is how easily you fall into politics because you're like, this is what else
It'd
we
be
got.
like scientists find that
got the
bulletproof
iPhone.
vests reduce bullet injuries.
I gotta know, like, what
Jesus
more?
Christ, what kind of articles do you read?
All kinds of weird shit.
Like, new bite-resistant wetsuits. What were we using before?
Well, the only
They
thing
just jumping in there with nothing?
so
Why
the
are
only
they
had
even
before were
trying?
Those,
Like, if they
those
knew it wasn't bite
chainmail ones.
resistant.
The
Yeah.
ones that before the chainmail.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Now
yeah.
they have. My guess is they've put that chainmail inside of actually some of the wet
See, the thing
sheets.
is, we guess here. We don't actually read the article.
We don't.
I
need
don't
to
want to
read
know.
it.
I
We
don't
don't want to read the article.
No,
Let
that's the
somebody
thing.
else do it for
I
us.
know. Somebody can tell us how stupid we are in the comments.
You read it, put it in the comments, and tell us where we're wrong.
Look, well, all the ads are blocked.
No shit! There's no actual content on the website.
Look how blank it all looks.
The bites from such large sharks can still cause internal and crushing injuries. Really? Oh my god! Are people this stupid nowadays?
Yeah.
Bite-resistant materials do not protect sharks.
Do not prevent the shark bites. The shark swims up and goes, I've seen that before.
He's like, I lost a tooth to that guy last week,
Damn it!
motherfucker.
My shark dentist was pissed.
He's like, I lost a tooth to that guy last week. Fuck that guy.
Oh my god. Yeah, see, Yahoo, Yahoo, you gotta be better. Oh, you said AP posted this.
It's Associated Press, yeah.
Yeah.
But this is the thing, like, how much, like,
Well, the chainmail stuff's got to be heavy as hell.
Do you miss
Yeah.
the
Just
advertisements? Is that what you were saying?
Yeah.
You kind of miss all the bloatware?
Yeah. I never read news articles. I don't. They're like,
I imagine the
there's
chainmail's
too
not any
much shit
heavier
in the
than
way.
I can't
Yeah.
imagine the chainmail's any heavier than the fucking scuba tank on your back.
But is it bite resistant in the sense of they just put like 7-inch thick rubber around you? Like,
They
of course
jump
it's
in-
bite resistant because
Now-
you look like a fucking Oompa Loompa Michelin man. With
Those
the
fucking
ones-
kids when they put snowsuits on and they can't even move.
Now the chainmail one that I've seen is it's like right up against the wetsuit,
Yeah.
so it's not thick. It's right there. But
Yeah.
that's why they say, like, it'll help reduce the injuries, but they can still break your fucking bones.
Say
'cause, it's
So
still
maybe it could
gonna
save you
crush.
from losing your whole arm.
Yeah, I mean, your arm will just still be in the wetsuit, but they'll find it later.
Yeah. they don't bite it, but they rip it off.
Yeah.
You know, like, oh, you know.
It's like, all right, we'll get it attached back at the hospital because you had one of those shark bite resistant wetsuits. It left it right in the suit for you.
Provides flexibility as well as protection. Like a condom.
Never used one.
I mean, how many times you got sharks biting your dick off that you need a condom for that?
Jump in the water with a condom on and be like, I'm safe. the shark will never know.
If nothing else, my penis will be there.
You see the one guy in there, and the other guy is wrapped in a condom, and the shark's like, not there.
You know what? We could do our own study. We can have a completely person encased in one of these bite-resistant suits in the water, and we can get a naked guy in the water with a condom on and see which one, fares better against the sharks. We might find out.
What?
Look! Oh my God! Do people have that little fucking attention span? You have a fucking look. They have a progress bar.
Yeah, to tell you
for how long the article
is.
Yeah.
Wow.
I hate.
Over on the
I
right
hate our
there.
society.
Oh well, and then I made it to the bottom.
Says the guy that watches TikTok because they're fucking short as shit because he can't watch long form
I
stuff.
love TikTok. Oh no, I love long form.
I'm upset they don't have a picture of the suit. How do you have an article about the
Right?
suit? And then
It
you're
was in
not.
the ads.
You just pick like
It was in
some.
the ads.
They don't want you to create your own.
Yeah, that's what I'm doing in my spare time. They have a generic picture of a shark
No,
with.
big guy.
Oh, here we go. Well, the guy didn't put it on. He's just showing, like, if I did put this on, though.
I'd be pretty resistant to bites if I put this on.
I don't know how resistant it is, but I definitely see slits there.
I was going to say,
all the bites!
right there, like, how much
You know how like sharks have different rows of teeth? You can see every single row of this fucking shark's teeth.
They look like the imprints that you, like, when you go to the dentist.
Yeah, my leg will still be in my wetsuit, but it's probably not going to be attached to me.
Right, it's going to look like Sloppy Joe in there.
That was one of. Let's see. Are the
He
other ones
doesn't even look happy about it.
Oh, that
He's
was
like,
it.
yeah, it's kind of resistant,
He's
I guess.
like, this is only going to make it on Yahoo News. I know.
Hey, Joe, post a picture.
Yeah.
They're like, can you show the wetsuit? And he's like,
Like,
Yeah.
are you going to put it on? And he's like, no way.
It also doesn't say how much more bite resistant it is than like the last rubber one that
it
they
said
made.
more.
What if it's like
It just
it's
said
like
more, yeah, it didn't say
2%
how
more
much more.
bite resistant than the last suit that they
How did
had?
they get the shark to attack that stupid thing?
I'm sure they had
Oh,
like
they
a
probably filled it with
simulation too.
That
chum
looks
or
like
some
wood.
shit.
Oh no, it's
Oh
just
no,
the tie.
that's literally just the suit. That's just or maybe it's the material.
It's the material around like a box of blood or some
Would
shit.
they
they didn't trust it enough to put it with the human. They
No
were-
way. They're like, nope.
Well, Bill Engvall has a joke about that, about the original shark bite suit, and he's like, I was watching Discovery, and they gotta make a shark bite suit, and he's like, now who do you have to get to be that first guy? Like, I made this shark bite suit. I want to test it out.
Yeah,
So
right.
that's the suit there then.
Yeah, that little. Oh gosh.
Yeah.
Come on, Apple, help me out here.
So what they're saying is that foam came back safe.
Yeah, the foam protected the piece of wood underneath.
Jesus Christ.
That it's still a piece of wood. You can put your dick in it. Be still a piece of wood when you're done.
I'm in.
Let's do it. All right, back to the list. All right, we got to get through all these topics before the end. We got 10 minutes. Staffer arrested for fart spray.
Now, I read this
I
article.
heard about this.
I read
You've
this
heard
article.
about this?
I heard about this on TikTok.
Yes.
Oh my!
I didn't see this article. I heard.
Bring
about
up his picture.
Didn't he
Yes.
All right, here we.
He's
He
in
got
jail.
arrested, right?
Yeah, he got arrested, and he has $55,000 of damage, and it's at a South Carolina high school, I think. He was a teaching assistant, and I guess he decided it was going to be funny to put fart spray around to make it smell bad.
I saw this on TikTok.
But the problem is he was doing it like every day for a month, to the point where like people started getting nauseous and sick from the fumes and stuff. And the $55,000 is basically the school has to clean the entire air conditioning system because this guy's been spraying this shit for weeks.
Fart spray is
months.
funny like once, right? Like
Right.
It's like,
Not
it's
every
like,
goddamn day. Like, yeah.
oh, Joe, your fart smelled like shit. Like that, and that's it. You know.
This would be the guy though that you come into work and he's telling the same joke every
Every day,
time, and
yeah.
you're like, "Let it die, dude. Let it die." And he's like, "I'm afraid that's fart smell again. You smell it?" And you're like,
yeah,
"Yeah."
every once in a while, squirrel
Wait.
gets a nut.
What's his fucking Alexander Paul? Robertson Lewis. How many fucking names does this guy have?
His name
Fucking awesome!
Alexander Paul Robertson
This guy have
Lewis.
any more
That's
first
exactly
names?
the right name too. It fits him.
I was just looking
No,
for one
they
name.
just threw everything at the wall to see what stuck, and
Right?
everything stuck.
I could have said almost any name in the book and fucking got this guy's name right. Like, holy shit.
Alexander Paul Robertson Lewis.
You mean like
When you have
Jesus
three
Christ.
first names in your name.
I could see where this guy got pissed, right? This
He's
dude.
like, my fucking parents hated me. I'm gonna poison kids and pour fucking fart spray.
Yeah, like I could see where he got very upset, and probably the kids. Like, what was he?
His
What was
goatee
He was
is
just
even
a teaching
upset.
assistant.
A teaching assistant. What is this? No thanks. Get out of the way. It's like just the internet primes you to be like, no.
Would you like to accept all cookies?
Yeah, right. Like the internet has worked better than just say no to drugs. Like I just say no everywhere on the internet.
I say yes
you
everywhere.
You do? Oh, good lord. All
I accept all
that's-
cookies everywhere.
Yeah, don't we all? And I'm still hungry. Like, they don't
Right?
fucking taste good. They're stupidest
It's
name.
a bad joke. Really
It
bad
is.
joke.
Horrible joke.
I was eating cookies fucking last time, dunking them in the thing.
No, that was
I
2
made that part of
episodes
the
ago.
fucking whatever. I forgot about Mike. Sorry, Mike.
Sorry, Mike.
Love
it
you,
was
buddy.
a flop. We didn't even post it yet. We know it.
Yeah.
Nobody watched it.
Like, if you were gonna give me a picture of a dude that's sprayed smart farts, fucking can't even get through it.
Afraid part spray.
Like, this
Part
is the guy.
spray.
The AI created this. It's not even a real guy. They put a description in AI and Alexander
They
Paul
went to
Fucker.
thispersondoesn'texist.com and took a picture.
It's just a random guy. It's not even real.
God.
But you know, like this guy is the guy every day. Like he's just trying to start something at school, and he's trying to get the kids to talk
What's
to him or
funny
start
is
a
he
joke.
probably was very liked.
no,
I
no,
can
he probably
imagine-
wasn't. That's probably why he was like every day he's spraying this, and he's like, "I'm gonna get that teacher's attention across the way." Sally, don't you smell that? I can't believe they won't do something about that. It's again. I reported it. How about you?
What did they say? 55,000. Like that's a
$55,000.
salary right there.
Yeah.
That's a.
They
That
just
is
don't
his
want to.
salary, yeah.
They just don't want to
That's
pay him anymore. They're like, "What's his salary?" Yeah, that was the damage.
The funny part of that was you expecting a teacher assistant to make 55 grand.
He's
Wow,
gonna work. He's
that's
gonna work
true.
there for 5 more years.
Yeah,
free
exactly.
To
They
pay
won't
off,
even come close
to
to
pay off
55
his
grand.
debt.
But like,
I wonder if that came up to his mind though that he could get arrested for that.
well, that's
that's the thing, like,
the
you would think about
chemicals
when you go
in
to the
those
hospital-
sprays though could really poison you.
Yeah, but you think about when you go to a hospital and stuff, they have those signs everywhere that says, "Hey, be careful with your cologne and stuff," because there are people that are sensitive to smells. Like
Oh, yeah.
you're not the only fucking person in
Dude,
the world.
there was parts of the hospital when I worked at one that wouldn't even let you in if you had put any sort of scented body
Lotion on it.
deodorant, lotion, or cologne. And like there was literally places where I would have to tell somebody, "Hey, I put on a scented deodorant today. I can't go in." Like I think one of them, like I don't know if this has any correlation, was our what's the thing when your kidneys are failing?
Dialysis.
Renal dialysis. You couldn't go in there without scent. Or
Really?
with a scent. I don't know if that has any correlation to actual dialysis.
I don't know.
But like that was the one place
Never
that
had
like
it. I don't know.
I was like, I can't fix a computer in this room because I use a deodorant that smells because I don't like smelling sweat. But I guess this guy likes smelling fucking ass. Have you
But,
ever
like,
smelled those
The
fart
funniest
smells?
part
Though?
usually, they're terrible.
They are
Yeah,
the
they're
worst.
horrible.
Oh my god!
But usually the funny part about doing a prank is like you see the people's reaction. So like where you're gonna have to spray that into the intake, you're not gonna see anybody's reaction. You're like, "Pfft," and then just imagine people fucking laugh, like smelling it, like.
Or
but
bitching
nobody's
about
gonna
it
be
all day.
laughing in this situation either. They're all gonna be like, "Wow."
Yeah, you're
this
gonna be
is
like, "Oh,
awful."
I can't believe
Like
they
my
haven't found
school
that
is
dead
so
thing
cheap
yet."
that they couldn't fix our air filtration system.
Like we haven't found that dead thing in the school yet. It's been a month. Kind of
Yeah.
deal.
And then you'd like find out that it was him. You'd be like, "That was you," and you're like, "Yeah, I did that." And you're like, "Dude, it's been smelling like shit for 6 fucking months, bro. That's not
Let
funny
the joke
anymore."
die.
Like, yeah, like let it die. I'm gonna kick you in the nuts now when I find like
Like,
one.
people are way more mad than funny in that.
Yeah, like
situation.
one day I'd be like, "That's funny, dude."
Well, yeah, if you did it one time, I'd be like, ah, ha, ha, ha.
Yeah,
But
yeah, yeah.
If you did it twice, I'd be like, okay, but now why are we doing it? Like, you've already
But
got your ha-has.
Wasn't funny the first
Could
time.
you
Yeah.
imagine the school board meeting on this though? After they found out it was fart spray, and they're all talking at their round table, like, "Yeah, so what's the punishment for the guy that was spraying fart spray in the school for the past 6 months?"
Yeah. Well, they're trying to
How do you
figure it
keep
out.
A straight face.
Yeah.
It's like,
Well-
no, it wasn't a dead squirrel. It was just one of our stupid fucking TAs. Jeez.
Was it Alex? Was it Paul? Was it Robertson? Or was it Lewis? Yes.
Yes. It's like, what do
That's
you
the
mean?
guy.
This guy just looks like he has
He
four
looks like an
names.
Alexander Paul Robertson Lewis. Yeah.
He looks like my joke was still funny. All right.
He looks like... I won't say it because I'll...
There's a quote from a student. Every time I go to my second block class, I walk up in the stairwell and immediately teachers are covering their noses and mouths, coughing because of the smell. I got physically sick. These actually are pretty sad.
Yeah.
Lewis is being held at the Florence County Detention Center. Wow. I wonder how long he's gonna be in for.
Not long. Just so he can afford it.
No, because he's only being charged with disrupting school and malicious injury to property.
So it's going to be like vandalism charges.
What if one of the kids got hospitalized, though? Because that could have easily turned into a...
well, yeah, but they didn't charge him with
They
that.
obviously weren't hospitalized, or that would be on there.
Yeah.
No, I'm saying
That
if
would've
a
been a
kid
charge.
got hospitalized, this could have been a much worse charge. It could have easily been a felony.
That's
yeah.
true. Well, then it's attempted murder.
A strong
would've been
gas-like odor throughout the school. That's so funny.
He was not helping anybody.
I mean, we've all done it, though. Like, you know, you really had to fucking fart in class. And you're just like, oh, I hope it doesn't make noise. Like, you try and spread the cheeks, so you're like, it doesn't need to make noise,
okay,
but it does need to stink. And then it stinks, and you're like looking around, and you're like, and somebody,
Did you ever keep
you
a
see
straight face,
somebody
though?
next to you go like, oh, and you're like,
I could never
So-
keep a
so
straight
does that
face.
mean-
I know, right? And then they fucking look at you, and you're like,
Does that mean that if I become a teacher and I go to the same spot every day to fart in the classroom, does that mean that I'm now going to get charged with damages for the
No,
school?
because you know how concentrated those fucking sprays are, though? Like, one fart, it's gone in, what, 30 seconds?
yeah.
Like, this guy was spraying concentrate. My school had, like, the regular student chairs, but they all had cushions on them, so you could fart easily into the cushion. And it was awesome.
That seems like on purpose.
We didn't have cushions.
No.
We had cushions on the backs, and we
No.
had, but they were, like,
cushions.
they were very thin.
He went to a cushy school.
I went to a very rich
fucking
school.
Eastern.
Oh.
Went
Yeah,
to-
we went to Eastern where it
Went
was
to
like,
Manheim Township.
here's your plank of wood to sit on until graduation.
Oh, Jesus.
Stop hitting shit.
Student
Don't
chair
scroll the fucking wrong way
face
either.
With cushion. I'm going to show you the exact chair I had.
There's going to be tits. Tits are going to come up.
Okay, well, can't find it, but
Yeah, because you made this up.
All right.
it doesn't
Now,
matter.
while he's
Bring
talking
up your
about
next
random
article.
shit at school,
Yeah, let
it
me-
doesn't matter. You guys want to hear something funny? And I bet you and I
Let's
have
just
experienced
erase
this.
cushion, and we could totally show you the fucking
That
piece
one.
of shit
That
fucking
one.
desk that we sat in.
Yeah, I had this one. And there was a cushion here and a cushion there, and they were bolted into the chair.
We didn't
Oh
have cushions.
my god.
Now, here's the question for you. Did your bathroom have doors on the stalls?
What do you mean doors on? Like, even the little halfsy ones that had the bottom?
Any door on the stall?
Yeah.
I didn't in elementary school. Our elementary school had no doors on
Elementary
the stalls.
school.
Where'd you go?
Kennedockley.
Oh, I went to Wrightsville. We had doors.
No. And it's a thing. There, you can look it up. There are tons of them that don't have the doors on them.
Elementary school?
Yeah.
I don't remember, honestly.
So when you're in elementary school and you're taking a shit, everybody just walk by, see you.
Can we talk about an elementary, or not even elementary, but that's weird, right? But
Slightly.
why did the urinals start up here and go all the way to the floor? Did
Well,
you guys have
because-
urinals like that?
I
Why did the
I didn't have
urinal
the ones
go
that
all
went
the way
to
to
the
the
floor until middle school, though.
I had those in high school.
We didn't have the ones that went to the floor until middle school.
I didn't have them in elementary school. I'm just talking
Middle
about high
school,
school.
we had the
I've
ones
seen
that-
them though, but
Middle school, we had the ones that went to the floor. Elementary school, we had just the little tiny urinals. And then back in the high school, we had the little tiny ones because neither one of those schools had upgraded for
Yeah.
us.
But what's the point of having it go down to the floor? Easier for plumbing?
No, it doesn't matter what size the person is. It doesn't have to be a tall or a small urinal.
Oh, okay.
and like aim, you could just
Oh,
like
this
like
is
you're
similar.
spraying the wall.
This is not anywhere near, but like the cushion is the same.
Yeah, like, click on it. I want to buy it.
It's they were like these types of cushions. They were bolted into the back of the chair. Like,
Those
it'd be
things had to smell like ass.
Oh yeah, yeah.
Like every year, you're replacing that.
But they were
fucking
comfortable.
They were not comfortable. You convinced yourself they were comfortable.
Oh, dude, if I went to go
but
sit
they
in
were
one today,
not
I would
comfortable.
fucking hate it. Yeah.
thing. School sucked.
No, I don't remember elementary school like bathrooms. I don't know if that was. Is that like a normal thing? You think?
I can tell you, I've talked to numerous people that have had that same experience that I have, and that's one of the reasons I don't like to shit in public places. Because when I started in elementary school, I had to go to the bathroom and had to go, and then there's no fucking door, and you're like, well, Jesus Christ, Bill and every other person walks in there's going to see me taking a shit.
I know it like bars and stuff because they don't want you to take a shit.
I like
But
the
not in
on the
school.
cruises. They have the floor-to-ceiling stall doors
Those
that
are nice.
actually seal. On the like you don't have little peepholes or anything. I like those.
Right? They redid the bathrooms at work, and they still did the half doors. And you're like,
I don't get it. We're the only country that does that too.
why?
I don't get it.
Why?
I don't get it. Give me some
Do
privacy.
you really care what my shoes look like?
Give me some damn privacy.
Look up-
Because then I would feel more comfortable about shitting and making noise
Look up,
if it was all covered.
Look up bathroom stall, no door.
Oh God, we're gonna see some stuff.
I don't know if I want to Google this.
Just do it.
That's
Man.
stale, you dumb fuck. Are you
Google
fucking
fix it
stupid?
there.
What?
Like this?
Which one?
No.
No, that's good for the urinal. Oh no, that's a bad.
Let's go over here.
Which one? were you
Like
pointing at?
this?
One?
Yes. That's
Like
how
a
it
prison?
was.
Like that?
Yeah.
Oh my god!
That's not even stall. I thought I was envisioning actual stall walls.
Now, in this...
60s
in our
and
case, it was,
70s
yeah.
is what that says.
Yeah, well, they obviously still haven't upgraded
So you
the
can
fucking
look at Joe
elementary
and be
school
like,
where I went,
"Hey,
yeah.
how's your shit?"
Right?
Like while I'm shitting.
You could almost like talk over the wall too.
You can!
Oh my god! I'm not tall enough to see over that wall.
You would be able to look.
I'd just be like this, like
You can see the guy's cock,
like Wilson
too.
from Home Improvement. I'm like, how's the shit going, Kenny? Like
Even like me, I could probably see the guy's cock if I wanted to.
I
I mean,
well,
unless
there's
it was-
no mystery
unless it was
there.
Joe, you wouldn't see it.
I am so glad it didn't come up with like somebody actually in the shitter.
No, like that's the thing. I didn't realize you guys didn't
Safe
have that.
search
in your
is
Why do you
not
keep
on.
scrolling?
Because I want to see it.
Then you're gonna
I was expecting like this.
Now that when I went to school, that is how ours were, but they weren't even full. They
Those are
actually
prison
stopped.
toilets. Those are prison
Oh,
toilets.
really?
They stopped here because they were only just regular stalls with the doors taken off. Now
Those
I
are
imagine
totally
it was
prison
done.
ones. You can tell with the stainless steel.
I imagine it was done in the 60s or 70s because of people smoking in the bathrooms. But
No,
who is
right?
smoking in an elementary
Well, that's
school
why they do
bathroom?
it. That's why they do it at the bars. You can't do coke off the toilet seat, I assume. But
Me still can.
Noah giving away all his secrets over here.
But yeah, that traumatized me for years.
How did we
because
get down to this? Like,
What is that?
Why is there?
That's just a person's shower.
Yeah,
that's a stall with no doors.
it is. I mean,
What is this? What is this?
I'd like this. You just shower and just all your fucking water goes all over your mat over here.
Zoom out. I have a shower like that. Fuck you.
Do you have a door on it
I have
though?
a shower curtain though.
Yeah, this has a rod.
Click that. No, click that one. Though.
This one,
What is that?
dude. This guy's got a mile over here. This is a lot. What is?
There's a toilet in there too.
Right? Fuck this guy, but this guy. I would assume
But it's
wheelchair,
like, how
but
much
there's
more
no
money?
handles.
How much more
Yeah,
money
right?
is it to extend that down to the bottom of the fucking floor?
A lot.
I know.
Fuck.
Why do they even
fuck
sell them
America.
like that anymore?
That's
Just
$20
stop.
worth of lumber.
Yeah.
It's not lumber. It's a fucking what, that composite. I guess that's lumber still.
It's leftover
Dude, look
lumber.
at this one. Like, everybody doing everything together.
I saw. I
This
didn't
is
even
a
see
girl,
that.
this is a guy, and then just taking his shit whoever needs to. Where's the bidet? You can just finish off after. Get your pants around your ankles. All
I
right.
hate this podcast.
We've gone down
so
the
much.
Google rabbit hole here.
All right, so
We need to get through
Are
three
we
more
really
topics.
getting through all these?
We're totally we're going. Dude, look at this picture for this next one. We've got to click on that. I got to see a big
ahead.
picture of that squirrel. So a very mean squirrel sends 2 people to the ER.
All of these are AP articles, Ken.
This was
well,
in Cali-
it has to be true then.
this is in California. Apparently, a squirrel.
That's
Has
Kippy.
set-
That's AI. I don't care. That's the picture, though.
What does it say?
He's ready to kill someone.
This is not a joke. More than 5 people have been attacked by a very mean squirrel over the past few days on Diablo Circle and Mount Lassen.
Well, that's your first problem. You're traveling down a place called Diablo.
right, you went to
Circle.
Diablo Circle thinking things were going to be fine.
It clamped onto my leg. The tail was flying up here. I was like, "Get it off me! Get off me!"
They were sure it was a squirrel?
The squirrel launched itself from the ground to her face and wound up on her arm, leaving it bloody, she said. Flyers have now been posted warning residents that the squirrel is no joke, and that more than 5 people have been attacked by a very mean squirrel that comes out of nowhere.
They need the fucking shark suit.
We've seen this kind of behavior before. It's almost always because someone has been feeding the animal.
They need the shark suit from the last article.
Or rabies.
No, it does say that squirrels are not vectors for rabies. So typically,
Really?
Yeah, it says right there. Good thing is squirrels are not vectors for.
Yeah, because all these people that got attacked would have.
No, I can't read. So
all of these people that got attacked would have preemptively had to get stomach shots for rabies.
Huh.
If it was a vector for rabies, because they haven't captured the animal to test it.
Yeah, because they have to cut its head off to see if it has rabies.
Is that real?
Yeah.
Attack squirrel,
Wow,
beware.
They have to check the brain stuff.
Do we have more pictures?
Oh, I guess that makes sense.
This is the only picture. Where is it? Oh, California
City, yeah.
Dude,
Of
we
course
could've
it's California.
Dude, I wanted to do a remote episode, and we try and find this
You'll
squirrel.
find this squirrel?
We're just like sitting around like.
We got called Doug. He's probably closer.
Doug! Doug, California City, go find this fucking squirrel,
Hey.
bro.
Isn't your boy Corey? Isn't he in
He
California?
doesn't watch the podcast, though.
Yeah,
Fuck you, Corey.
Let's send this to him and ask him if he can find this squirrel for us. We want to interview it.
Yes. Get him on the podcast. Be like, so, what brought you to your squirrel attacking days? I wanted to look like just like that too.
Look at the little like fucking claws.
That has got to be AI.
It totally is.
There's no way somebody found that picture and has taken that picture before.
I would be really proud if I did.
Attack squirrel beware. But if I walked down the street and saw this, the
Yeah,
first thing
right.
I'd do is I'd think this is a fucking joke.
I
I'd
would
read
rip
it.
it off the
too,
fucking
like-
pole.
Yeah, I'd think it was a joke. I wouldn't.
Well, the first sentence, this is not a joke.
Oh yeah, because that's fucking. All my emails from PayPal say this is not a phishing email too.
Several have gone to ER for severe lacerations. I don't think that's how you spell laceration.
Listen, this squirrel has a
This
message.
form was written by Joe.
Joe spelled lacerations on there. Yeah,
Isn't it L.A.?
Joe taught them how to spell. It's L.A. Yeah.
Where?
Laceration.
Oh, over here.
Lacerations.
Lacerations. Yeah.
Lacerations.
Oh, and they leave to bite. Mark.
They leave. Oh man,
That's like trailer fucking people, man. People that
Squirrel comes out of nowhere and leave to bite.
Oh wow, California's
attacked by a
finest.
very mean squirrel. Like they didn't say something bad about. They didn't curse or.
I wonder
it was
if this
a very
was
mean
written.
one. It was
This
a
was
very
probably
mean squirrel.
written by Alexander Paul Robertson Lewis III.
To try and get, I gotta get some of that heat off me, man. I'm writing an article about that squirrel I saw.
No,
Somebody
he
with
has
my
so
name
much
got caught
shit
in a
spray
school.
all over him that the squirrel doesn't come near
He's like,
this fucking
somebody
guy.
in a school across the way got caught with my name spraying fart spray, so I'm gonna get out here and catch this fucking attack squirrel to redeem myself.
Put the heat on that. Oh, it was the squirrel that was spraying it.
That's hilarious. I love the internet. As we wouldn't. I mean, York's pretty messed up, but we don't have attack squirrels yet.
Not yet that I know of. No.
I've seen a lot
No,
of
York
squirrels.
just
but-
has meth.
We got our squirrels. They're just dealing meth. They're just normal squirrels.
Most of our squirrels are out of teeth these days. They can't even chew an acorn. They got meth mouth.
They're like fucking twitching and shit.
They're doing the thing in Philly. What's the thing in Philly where
Oh,
they slept over?
Yeah.
The zombie.
God, those
what are they
videos are
doing? Oh,
terrifying.
fentanyl. Is that what they're doing in Philly?
Dude, I
The
saw
fence
that
slump.
in like real life.
Yeah.
Dude, because it's so
And it's not
common.
even hard to find, right? I wasn't looking.
You go down any side street of Philadelphia and you'll find at least two. And you know what?
Right?
They're not harmful people. They are just so drugged out. Not to get into the drug.
No, and
business,
that's the
but-
thing. It's not a. They're not going to hurt you. But most of the time, they
But you
don't
think
know where
about
they're
a
at.
meth-
They're high as fuck. But here's the
But
thing.
somebody on meth will try and hurt you for some meth.
yeah, but if you
Oh,
were,
yeah.
if you were homeless, wouldn't you want to escape too?
Oh no, that's I can understand it. I can
right,
understand
you
it.
get it. Because you're
Right.
like, you know.
I get that, and I get the fact that they're taking this drug because it's the only escape they have. So they're
Yeah.
trying to
And
stand
it's
up
cheap and it's easy to
keep
get.
themselves awake.
In some
Because
cases,
they
the
want
government
to
will give it to
enjoy
you.
the high,
Yep.
and that's how they get that lean. And it's like I get it, but if we also legalized a bunch of other things, we could probably get rid of this.
I know. Just have a safe place to do it instead of the
fully
middle of
agree
the
with you.
street.
Well, I mean, not even
Not like it makes it like a nice place for the rest of us either, you know?
But like he just said, if we're legalizing other things, why are we giving them clean needles and giving them the tools to use these to use these drugs if we could find a different alternative for them to use?
because you
Why do
know
they
for a
have to
fact that they're
use-
not going to go to the alternatives in
Right.
some cases.
Yeah.
But we could still provide them clean needles and things like that, so they're not spreading diseases
Sure.
to other
Yeah.
people any
Yeah.
further than they need
Yeah.
to.
The homeless crisis is a real issue in this
We
country.
got two more articles. You ready?
Okay. Philly is
You want some?
No, I don't need any.
You good? Okay. We
No,
got
'cause
two
if
more
I-
to get through.
Oh wait,
Real quick.
yeah, I got.
You son of a! I already strained it out.
You wanna-
Kenny, go on to
you
the
wanna
next
pour my
article.
Fireball for
The
me?
people are waiting. Yeah, I'll
All
get
right,
you
while
that.
Joe's serving,
Pre-game
next-
the Courts Memorial.
the next article is titled, "The First Buttholes Were Not for Poop, but for Sperm Instead."
What?
Yes.
Oh, look at those little fucking things. Little fucking nectarines.
So, as you know, your ass right now, your butthole, expels poop. But we found from this Vice article that they found organisms that are very similar to how humans evolved that have one anus, and it is used to expel sperm and reproductive materials.
So you shoot it in the one hole and it comes out the other?
Well,
What is it,
I guess-
like when you put a coin in a vending machine and you get your coin back and you're like, what the fuck? And you gotta put it in again? Is that what... You imagine that during sex, you're like, what the fuck's all over the sheets? What the fuck did you do?
Well, it probably started out, we only had one in, one out, right? And everything came out that one. And then they were like, wow, I kind of don't like the white and the brown coming together.
Right? You're like, it's supposed to stay in there. This
Get
is
it
your
coming?
problem. It's like, this is supposed to stay in there. This is your problem now.
Why
I'm
do they look
leaving.
like nectarines?
They're not, they're peaches.
I thought these were like the...
Those are very butt-shaped peaches. I'm pretty sure they're peaches.
You know what peaches are used for
If not, they're
in
apples.
my generation? Peaches are vaginas in my generation. Or
It
no,
was.
or asses.
No, vaginas are tacos. I just had this
Yes,
discussion.
peaches
What?
are ass.
Peaches are ass.
asses.
Peaches is ass. but
Yeah.
I don't think taco is
Now look at all these
vagina.
nice asses here.
No, taco is vagina. He's right.
Yep. Peaches. Let's go peaches butt. Let's see what we get. There, see.
Hey, live
Most of them are
development,
not
Joe.
real. Uh-oh.
Michael,
Is it fucking meta again? I'm not on the goddamn headset right now.
Michael Bear wants to know if we can take some wood. If I could take some wood with me.
Yeah, if you can come cut it up.
You don't have anything cut up that you want to give him?
No!
Do I have to pay you, you Jew?
No, you go out and get it and cut it, and then, because you said it's fucking easy. I want to show you how fucking hard it is.
He told us how much he uses an axe. He don't even need a log splitter.
Right,
He
that's
got it.
right.
Right, Fred?
Wait, whoa. Fucking Mike wants to steal my fucking wood, but I don't get a fucking invite. This motherfucker. I don't want to fucking come now. No, he didn't hey, steal some fucking wood, but don't fucking invite the motherfucker. What the fuck is Mike doing? Motherfucker. Oh, for God's sakes. He was on the podcast last week. No, don't. You're going to lose the fucking magnet. We can hear him.
Yeah,
Not that
he's
far.
here.
We just put it over here.
This is a live
Why are
call-in.
we calling?
It's like cash
What do we
cab.
do? We still got 2 topics to get through.
It's all right.
Cash cab. Hey, you're on the cash cab. Fucking, what are you talking about? I don't know why Noah called you.
Dude, you want us to... You want me to steal Joe's wood?
I got some wood for you right here.
It's not very big. It's not going to do much.
Right, it's only gonna burn for about 15 seconds or so.
Okay, first of all, if I said to freaking steal Joe's wood, you just fucked it up because you broadcasted it.
We were on the podcast and we were running out of topics.
So that's the first fucking dumbass question.
Yeah, you're not very good.
You want me to steal Joe's wood? He's sitting fucking right here.
Why don't I call this fucker?
Why would you even ask such a really? That was really. Now I have heard of dumb questions. That was the stupidest fucking question.
Mike Bear, everyone.
We got it. They know who Mike is, right?
They know Mike, yeah.
Mike from last week, who loves Grok.
No, you don't need to steal it. You can, however, persuade.
He doesn't have any cut up that he's willing to give us.
You want him to play with my dick a little? You want him to play with the wood to get some wood?
There you go. Whatever it takes to get wood.
Thank you for calling in, Mike. We'll have you on next week.
Love you, Mike.
Yeah, if you were going to steal, you fucked up.
I was never gonna steal.
All right, we have one
He
article
has
to
too
go
many
through.
cameras.
So we did touch on this one. This is the
Oh,
one.
sorry, I
the
still have
butt.
the squirrel up.
Yeah, this is the butt that used to be a sperm hole.
I don't get it.
Yeah, it seems like a return. It's like a give back, a giver backer. Whatever that's called, a regifter. We don't get re-gifted my
regurgitator.
Yeah, see, this was not taken well by the male facade. We're like, we gave you a
Facade?
gift. the male side of the equation.
Okay.
That was giving the gift.
The sperm just got a free pass through the same tube that
And then
poop would travel through. But sperm travels through the dick, and pee travels through the dick.
Now that changed.
Wait, it wasn't given back? That was the way it was shot out?
That's what it says there.
Yeah, it came
Oh, I
out
thought
there.
it was like given and then given back.
No.
It was like return to sender.
No,
And you're like,
it was,
nope.
It was your sperm.
So how would it
shooting out
ever
your ass.
Oh, it
reproduce?
was my sperm shooting out my ass.
How would it
Yeah.
ever reproduce?
Yeah, it would smell like ass. Like dicks already smell pretty bad already, but if it smelled like
Not
ass
mine.
to start, it's so full of shit.
Gingham doesn't make your dick smell any better.
Right?
I keep my shit clean.
He cleans his shit as it comes out of his ass.
Well,
I spray some fart
it
ass
takes
spray
you
on
3 months to masturbate. You better fucking be cleaning that goddamn thing.
it. No, it's raw by the end. There's no way for infection to grow. With
Yeah,
how
you better be
raw it
rubbing
is.
some fucking ointment on it to make it feel better.
Dude, that changes my perspective. Like, how would you even aim? Like, right now, it's pretty fun as a guy. You have, like, a fucking hose, and you can be like, curtains! You know? You can, like, shoot shit off
like
the
three
shelf.
good shots in you, and you're like,
Yeah.
on the feet.
Right. Like, as a kid, you put little figurines up, and you're like, pew, pew, pew. I'm like, fucking, like,
You did that?
I mean, didn't you?
No.
Dude, you haven't lived, bro. Those little
done
things,
that?
you remember you put a quarter in and you get these little action figures, and you're just like,
You've done that?
pew, fucking shooting
Not
Wonder
with
Woman
my
off of there.
sperm, no. I've used BB guns and things.
You've used your jizz?
I was too poor.
I don't ever want to touch anything else in this house ever again.
You shouldn't. Does it look like I clean anything?
No. Speaking of which, this guy with this bowl of ice
It fell.
dropped the entire bowl of ice on
Wait.
the ground.
It's the circle of life. I dropped the ice, went onto the floor. There's a dehumidifier right there that puts it back into the ground.
Dehumidifier.
It's just got to humidify first.
from
It's
York.
ice. It's got to melt. It's cold as balls down here, though. So it fucking,
Dumbass.
So it's gonna freeze first.
it's going to freeze. So the point being that if it's coming out of my ass, you know how much harder that is going to be to aim?
Hey,
Yeah,
then
how
you're
do
gonna
you
need those
reproduce it all?
urinals to go the whole way to the bottom.
But how do you reproduce it all? Because the whole point is we have that speed, that strength. Like you said, you were able to knock over your little army guys.
Yeah, that's
Like
true.
it needs to get up and go. You
Yeah,
know?
it
Like,
does. I don't know. Have you seen that? I've seen that in nature where they're like attached backwards, like flies.
They
Don't
just
they like
back up?
mate that way?
so you're saying my ass had to be attached to Gabby's ass?
I guess. I mean, some chicks
And
are
then
ugly enough. You don't really want to. And I'm kind of ugly. Like we don't want to see each other, but
We
like,
just want to get it done. You
Right.
know, and enjoy it a little
like
bit.
I'm drunk, you're drunk. Let's just figure it out.
let's just
right?
do it,
And,
yeah.
like when we get to the end of the road, you know that Seinfeld episode. We're like, that's a long story. I'm not going into that.
I love Seinfeld.
Yeah, remember the one where they're like, we want to take this.
Right.
And add that. You know, if you've seen the whole clip, though. I'm not doing the whole fucking
I love
reenactment.
Seinfeld.
It is a good show,
The
unfortunately.
sponges, where she has the sponge.
Oh, yeah. The sponges.
So,
Yeah, so,
interesting.
you know.
So are we expecting it to be a human at some point? Is that what this whole article is about?
I think it's just an interesting... But then again, if I've seen it in flies, what the fuck took the Associated Press or Vice so long to figure this out?
No, they're basically saying that humans may have been the same at one point as well.
So then we get
It
into the
is
talk of evolution. Like, is it real? Like, what?
It is a wonder we even exist then.
Right.
Like, it is really hard to convince a girl
Like,
to put your dick in
right,
her, let
'cause
alone let her suck on your
That's
ass.
what I'm saying. Like, in the
Well, that's
beginning of
probably what
times,
happened.
like, I could understand how cavemen understood sex. This little stick goes into this hole in my woman, and then that's it.
So you imagine Adam and Eve had to back up to each other. And at a certain point, God's like, that doesn't look good. We should probably change that.
And Adam shit into Eve, and that was... And the little sperm was in there, too. You know?
He shit into Lilith, his first wife, first. And then she decided she didn't want to have any children, so that's when Eve came along.
There is borderline, though, that you've taken a shit that is felt as almost as good as an orgasm.
Yep.
Like,
Yep.
because
At least once a month.
Yeah.
You get that one big, you get this feeling of, never mind.
The people you work with, watch this. Go for it.
You
Don't worry,
you
they
get
won't
the-
make like a big poster. You'll look like that fucking squirrel.
You get the pebbles, you get the diarrhea, and you get the normal shit all in one.
Yeah.
You get that whole feeling, and you're pissing at the same time. It's just all that release all at once. It's
You should try and
absolute cinema.
try and jizz at the same time. You get so fucking hard that you took a shit, right? And you'd be like, it felt that good.
Before.
Yeah, right? It's happened,
So
right?
when you just continue
You start to
on
like
and-
lift the toilet seat a little bit, right? You're like, oh man,
Mine's not big enough for that.
If I piss now, it's just gonna shoot through the crack. You know where the toilet seat comes down in the drag?
Piss in the morning.
And you're like, fuck, I got on my socks again. Like, fuck. Fucking hate dicks sometimes.
You ever had to piss in the morning when you got the little morning woody?
Yeah.
And you gotta fucking try and aim that thing.
You gotta wrestle the fucker.
And you gotta push hard.
I know.
You gotta put some extra RPM.
Or you do the lean, right? You're like,
the lean.
The lean.
Gabby's seen me and she's like, why
The
the
lean
fuck are you
works for
leaning
a
like
little
this?
And then as you wake up, it starts to move, and you're like, I gotta shift.
Yes, you do. There's like physics to being a guy, and that's how we understand things a little bit better.
But somehow most of us still miss the toilet bowl at least a little bit.
Oh, definitely.
Whoa, we're not perfect.
Well, we gotta dribble, you know? I don't want to dribble in my underwear. I just dribble down on the
It's
floor.
challenging.
I
Like,
imagine it's just because like a rearview
oh,
mirror.
for fuck's sake.
Just dribble
Objects
in.
in mirror are larger than they appear. Objects in our brain are larger than they appear in real life. So we get just a little further away thinking we can make that.
Well, and because the stream is great, has all that distance, but then when it starts ending, and you're like, oh, fuck.
And it starts to split into 3 streams and 4.
You're like, what the fuck
I only
happened?
get that at the start, really. That's really the only time I get the split
Sometimes
stream.
it gets you, man. It's like raises the difficulty on you. You thought you had it, but then it makes you doubt yourself. There's a lot to being a guy.
This
They think it's just
podcast
easy.
is unhinged, man.
Well, fuck them.
That's what we're here for.
Please subscribe or whatever.
Men.
We got one more to get through. Oh man, that was not gonna
This
be
is
as
yours.
funny though.
Hey, you
But-
spelled it wrong. MLB is not
Are
MBL.
you fucking stupid?
It's
Major Baseball.
It's in the file. Man.
Major League Baseball. Oh, now they're
No,
little.
you need a capital
No.
L. Capital
I'm
L.
sorry, Mom.
You know there's a shift on the right there, fucker.
But
All right, before we
how
talk
am I
anything
supposed to-
about this,
I was using the fucking mouse.
Now, here's the best part. We don't have to read this article because Noah likes baseball, so he knows this.
Before we
and
talk
he
anything
probably
about
has
this,
an opinion.
there is a completely. This is wrong. There's a wrong.
It's
Completely
wrong. AP's wrong.
It's completely different than robot umps. Okay. Robot umps is
He's so
when
professionally abbreviated it.
Right? I love it.
robot umps.
My umps. My lovely lady umps.
Go
No, what about chick
go
umps?
jizz in an ass or something or whatever.
That would make MLB way more watchable.
What?
Right? Okay, because
Hot
the
girls?
umpire's in the back, right? And he's like, but then he leans over, right? So
The
you just like
first ever woman-
cleavage, and you're like, I'm
The
waiting
first
for
ever
the...
woman
Dude, it'd be like-
umpire debuted in the MLB this year. Looks like a dude.
Ah,
What we
damn it.
need, though, is we need ones that look like Kim Kardashian.
Ah,
Because then you're sitting behind
Banana
home
ball.
plate
That's
watching the
probably what they
game.
do.
Like,
Probably do that in
yeah.
banana ball.
like you see the normal pads, except it's cut out for the cleavage. You're like, yeah.
So, robot umps are completely different than what they're doing next year. So, robot umps will call the balls and strikes with an earpiece in the umpire's mouth. Jesus Christ.
In his mouth? Whoa.
In the-
We're not going to make it to the end of this podcast.
Every time a pitch comes in, it'll hear.
Gonna hit him in the fucking mouth.
The umpire will hear a ball or strike, and they will call strike or
What?
ball.
They don't do it anymore?
They are not doing that. They are not implementing that. They're implementing something called the ABS zone. So, it's automatic ball strike zone. So, regular umpire will still call the balls and strikes, but if the batter or the pitcher or the catcher ever feels like there is a call that goes against them, say there's the batter is for sure certain that a ball did not go in the strike zone. It is a ball, but the umpire called it a strike. They can tap their helmet, and it will immediately bring up a replay review, and they will identify if it was a ball or a strike with an algorithm.
I have
And
questions.
it can overturn the call of the umpire if they were incorrect.
Right, but like... But NFL
they can only
did that
do-
with the red flag. You only get 2 red flags and then you're
You can
done.
only,
Like, you
yeah,
can
so
only-
they already had the challenge play. Like, say at
Yeah,
first,
yeah.
if you're safe or you're out, like
Yeah.
if the umpire calls that wrong, you could challenge that call once a game. Or if you get the challenge right, then you get your challenge back and you can continue. You get 3 of these, I think, as the batter, 3 of these as the catcher and the pitcher.
as a team?
As a team for the entire game.
So, now
you
here's-
have to use these strategically. Maybe you get a bad call in the first inning, but it's not that bad. It's the first
Yeah,
inning.
it's
You-
a
you
still
still-
a big deal, right?
Here's the other thing, right? We've talked about MLB before. We talked about how it's supposed to be shortening the games to make them more entertaining.
How
is this shortening the
No,
fucking game?
This will take less.
If now everybody can be like,
This will take less than 5 seconds because every ball and strike.
Joe takes less than 5 seconds doesn't mean he's down here on time.
Every ball that's pitched is already through this algorithm. It's only if somebody challenges it when they show the algorithm and if it was actually a strike or a ball.
So right now the game proceeds at X number of minutes, and now somebody's going to go like this and add 5 seconds, and there's 20 people doing that.
Well, no, like I said, there's only 3.
Yeah, each person gets 3.
No, the entire team.
Oh, okay.
3 for the entire team as a batting team, 3 for the entire team as the pitcher and the catcher. Like, they share calls.
This is really upsetting. I wanted to see the spot dog fucking back there, calling the fucking shots, and I'm like, fucking Boston Dynamics back there, going like,
We'll eventually We'll eventually get to robot umps where there will still be a physical person back there, like I said, calling the strikes and balls just from the earpiece.
Yeah.
Because they still need somebody back there for home plate calls if there's a close play at
Can
home
you see,
plate.
like in baseball when they have the fucking arguments, they're trying to argue with that little fucking dog. It's got that like fucking head thing, like,
and it throws it out of the game and it goes like this.
Yeah, it's like, you're out. Like a fucking ventriloquist is what that thing's gonna look like. Like, they kick the dog, and everybody's like, no!
I think this is a good implementation for baseball. Similar the way that I said that the pitch clock was going to be a good way for them to shorten the game, make it more fun. This won't shorten the game, but I think it's going to make it more fun because there is so many pivotal calls I've seen over the years where they show the strike zone in an overlay after the fact. And it was nowhere near the strike zone and it was called a strike. Yeah. Or it was nowhere near the strike zone and it was, other way around and it was called a ball.
It's like the NFL when they had the pass interference calls that would like lose Super Bowls. You're like, all right, for that we need something.
Well,
right?
I think the pitch clock is a problem too. Like, the pitch clock is good for the most part, 99% of the time. There should be an option for both teams to agree to turn it off in the later innings. Say it's a close game, 2-2 in the top of the 9th in a playoff game, or a really pivotal divisional series game. Turn it off.
So turn it off for the 9th inning.
No, don't allow that.
No, they haven't, and they won't.
No, but here's the thing, though. Here's the problem, right? You think it's going to be innocent. You think it's going to work out. But the problem is all you're going to have is one advertiser that pays that team to turn it off at the end of the game so that they can run advertisements for longer.
Yeah, we think it's going to be good for baseball. They find a way to monetize it.
That's what they do with every fucking thing. Everything that sounds good,
it is really hard for
shove
them
it in our butthole and fucking hit our sperm bank.
Advertisers
corporations
hate the
are
pitch clock
evil?
as it is because it's almost impossible for them to run ads anytime other than in between innings at this point.
Yeah.
Because it's 15 seconds in between pitches no matter what. There's always a pitch.
But if you now made it that every time one of these robot umpires had to do an instant replay, it would play on the second half of the screen down here while they were doing the ad over here like they do for NFL and shit these days.
Yeah.
But that's the thing. This thing is so quick because they test all this stuff in the minor leagues before they bring it up to the majors. In the AAA games that I've seen, they do this. You tap, and then they go, and they listen for the earpiece, the umpire listens, and then it's like 2-3 seconds, strike, or ball, and that's it. That's how quick
But how does that impact the people that are already on base that might have been ready to run?
I don't know.
Because if it wasn't a strike and it was a ball, that guy could try to steal home. How does that work?
I guess it's just a missed call, so it counts as a review play.
Do they send him back and be like, get the fuck back on your base, you little dick?
I don't know. That's a great question.
I don't watch baseball.
I haven't seen
Maybe
it.
we should read the article.
I've been to baseball.
I think it's cool that they're using TrackMans, though.
I just like to look at the pictures.
Yeah, the TrackMans are cool. That's what they use in golf to track golf shots.
Oh, really?
Yeah. That's the biggest brand in golf.
Oh.
For that kind of stuff.
Fuzz would probably know that.
Yeah. It's cool.
Yeah, that'd be my question. It's just
no, that's an interesting. I honestly haven't actually seen that play. I'm sure they outlined it in the article, but we don't read that shit. So
no,
that's the whole point.
Readings for
why would we want to read?
Yeah.
If we read, it'd be boring. You don't want us to read the news, do you? You want us to make shit up, make it fun.
Well,
they don't care.
We were talking about this. I said this because I saw a meme right before we started. Kids a little younger than me are now saying, "Just ChatGPT it," when my generation and their generation said, "Just Google it."
Google it.
And I'd still tell you to Google it because here's the best thing, right?
Google it. Gemini still answers that at the top with AI.
It does, but here's the thing, right? I would still tell you to Google it because Googling means you're going to have to go find 3 sources at least that agree on the same thing. ChatGPT doesn't care how many things agree. It'll make shit up.
Yeah. Don't we know?
Dude,
like when you look for news articles, it literally just makes them up.
Yeah.
You're like, oh, okay.
Dude. And then I was helping Gabby tweak her resume the other day. and I gave it a job description, and I gave it her resume, and I said, tailor the resume up to this. And it just lied about skills that she doesn't have, like that weren't on her resume. I'm not saying she doesn't have those skills. The job required Microsoft Word and Excel experience. She's never used those before. And it put Word and Excel as some of her top skills.
But one of the shitty parts is you're using AI to fix her resume, and they're using AI to read the resume, and it automatically goes, "Hey, AI wrote this," and kicks it out of the system.
Yeah, I rewrote a lot of
it because it
just was awful.
Yeah.
I liked it because
it's like here we get the articles, but then we curate them. Yeah. So
it makes things concise, and then I can go back in and it still saves me a ton of time. AI in general, I feel like.
Yeah, it does. We're fucked though.
Yeah.
The main thing I use AI for is summarizing things because if I've typed it or I've gone over what the entire thing is, why do I want to waste my time summarizing it when I could just give it to AI and let it do it? Yeah. But a lot of other things I have to check it because I don't fucking trust it. You know what I mean? Like I don't want it to write an article for me. I don't want it to write anything else. Yeah. But summarize something I give you, I can at least tell if you fucked that up or not.
Yeah.
And it's fucked up my emails before. And I'm proofreading and I'm like, how did you mess up a 3-paragraph email? How did you rewrite this and put fake information into it? And that's why we're working with Microsoft right now to understand if Copilot is something we can give to students. Because it's like
if you're going to do it, you're going to need Azure licenses.
Well, we have all that. But we're deciding if we want to enable it for students or leave it disabled.
I would leave it disabled because your students are going to fucking wipe out your rate limits real quick.
Well, we have some really good licensing with Microsoft that we have Copilot chat as anybody can use it for an unlimited amount. We don't pay for... The only time we pay for credits is for IT and some other like graphic design.
Yeah, but the problem is that what you're talking about there is you also need the security aspects. You don't want it to go to chat. You don't want it to go to
Copilot's. We have all that locked down because
you don't want it to go to their training.
We don't want LLMs to be trained on any of our data, and that's why we blocked ChatGPT. We blocked all the other LLMs because we don't want teachers opening those up and then putting student IDs and student information into.
And they will.
Yeah, they still will. They'll still find a way around it.
You know how many times we get emails from people that have their credit card number in them, and it still says, do not put your credit card information in the email to customer support. But they do anyway.
Yeah. We have sensitivity labels that our security team just implemented where every time you send an email, you have to identify what layer of security that email requires before it sends out.
Yeah, we've had to do that at my last company where I worked for EMR stuff. Mm-hmm. It would use keywords in the email to determine whether it was going to encrypt the email or not.
Yeah, that's pretty much what ours is doing now. We're training it, like our department is training it for specific word keys and everything, so it knows when we need to encrypt emails and stuff. But we literally can't send an email without it prompting us, hey, what layer of security, like, what did you say in this email?
Well, I mean, yeah. How many times do you send emails these days, though? Like, I send an email maybe a handful of times a day. It's not my main communication.
No, Teams.
Teams is my main communication.
10 to
video
20
calls.
emails a day at the most.
Mostly chats or video calls are the main communication aspect. Emails are mostly for follow-up stuff.
Yeah. Or stuff that doesn't require an instant message, because nowadays everybody requires a instant gratification for everything.
Yeah, we do. Like, we're that generation.
When somebody puts a ticket into Atlassian or Jira, it's like, okay, we have an SLA, a service level agreement, that within 48 hours we will resolve this. You just put the ticket in.
I understand.
Why are you asking for an
I understand there's SLAs, right? But this is the same problem I just went through with my doctor's office. I called to get an appointment scheduled, and they said, okay, cool, we got the referral from your doctor. Your insurance hasn't approved it yet. I said, okay, cool. I call the insurance company. I get it approved. I call back. They still don't have the approval.
What, do they get 2 days to send it to the doctor's office or something?
That's what they would take normally. But I spent 4 hours going back and forth between the two companies until I had it fucking scheduled.
Jesus Christ.
Because I got to the point where I would call them and I'd be like, hey, I need to know if this is authorized yet. And they'd be like, no, it's not authorized. I'm like, good. I have the number. I have the authorization number from the medical company. And they're like, well, I can't do anything with that. And I go, then find me somebody that can.
I had a dentist office a couple weeks ago that refused to call my insurance to authorize or to figure out what my limits were and everything. And it's like, isn't that your job to know what you could offer me that will be approved through my insurance?
They don't even have to call though. They just have to go on MDON and pull up the website.
You can't
and
look
check
at my portal. You can't look to see what my insurance covers.
Yeah, they can.
You're
put
telling
your,
me my
they can put all your
insurance doesn't
information
exist
in.
anywhere else? Like there is definitely people that come to this doctor's office that have used my insurance before that have the same policy as me and should know exactly what.
Even if there weren't, there's an entire market out there
Yeah.
for medical places to check certifications and check coverage.
It's ridiculous.
And it'll do it for you. But that's what, like, even me, right? I was pissed because I'm like, I'm calling and I'm like, hey, I have this number. And they're like, I have the number. Okay, cool. So they're like, I put the number in, but it won't let me schedule. And I'm like, okay, well, how about you just try it? Like, hit the next button. Because I'm not hanging up.
Yeah.
You're going to hang up on me, bitch?
Ask my wife. She'll tell you that trying to get that PET scan scheduled, I was on the phone from 11 a.m. until 2 o'clock. But at 2 o'clock, I had that fucking thing scheduled.
Nice.
And the best part was, the last person I talked to, she definitely was an older lady. Definitely older, very nice. Gets on the phone, right? She's like, hi, my name's Ann, da-da-da. I'm like, hey, I'm trying to schedule this, Ann. I said, I understand that it's not approved yet, but I've talked to this company. They've given me the authorization number. And she says to me, she goes, oh, okay, so you know about this third-party company that does the authorizations. Da-da-da. I'm like, yeah, they called me. I talked to them. I got the number from them. I'm prepared. And she goes, okay, well, let me see if I can reach out to the person that does the verification. And I'm like, every other person I talked to before this lady told me they couldn't call that verification department. But I know you can.
Yeah.
Because there's never been a job where you can't call somebody and be like, hey, you doing your fucking job over there?
Yeah.
AT&T does that within departments all the time whenever you call them. Hey, do you approve this upgrade? No. Okay. Or any sort of help desk. Like, it's the same sort of...
For as expensive as medical is, it's dog shit.
I spent 4 hours to get an estimate of $9,000 for that scan. Now, luckily, my insurance is covering it, but if not...
But if you had
I'd have
just started
gotten
your
raped.
year, you would have paid through your fucking
I'd have paid at least
deductible
$3,000,
right
yeah.
away.
Yeah, you'd pay through the nose and it'd be the worst thing ever. So it's like, you know.
But the best thing is like, oh, I want a PET scan because I need to get it done because there's things that have shown up in my CT scan. And you're like, well, you know, we'll give it like 48 hours. We'll get back to you. No, don't give it fucking 48 hours. If this was yours, would you wait 48 hours?
Yeah.
Right.
Exactly.
Like, if you saw a shadow on your scan, you tell me you're going to wait?
Yeah.
You're going to put your...
Exactly.
Especially if you're a doctor, you're putting your ass in that PET scan an hour from now.
Exactly.
Yep, exactly.
And they're going to be like, no, because I know people. Yeah, no shit. I'm fucking calling. I will know somebody by the end of this.
We're going to be best buddies.
Yeah.
We've had this conversation before. The American healthcare system.
No.
needs
Oh,
something
it fucking
serious.
blows, dude. Yeah.
It could be the biggest on the fucking department. So.
Yeah, we're all going to die before they fix it. So I promise.
No shit.
So, well, I think that we've, drugged you guys down enough today. So let us not be the nadir of your day any further.
If you're still watching, God bless you.
Doug's still here.
If
The
you're-
almighty Doug.
Doug is definitely here. Anybody else that's here, please like, subscribe, share this with some random
Doug,
fucking person
Doug,
you've never
If
met.
you're still watching, comment banana hammocks.
Doug, find that squirrel, bro. Find that squirrel.
Yeah, I'd love to talk to that squirrel, Doug, if you can interview him.
All right, guys. We'll talk to you later.